Welcome. I don't know if all the comments will be showing. Show comment on stage. Show comment on stage means, let's see. Shout no, okay. Real Chioma, welcome. The errand girl, I see you. Welcome, happy Sunday, everyone. Why are you dancing, ma? Hi, Itzy, how you doing? Good to see you, everyone. Happy Sunday, happy new week. Kindly share this video for me, please. And there is something I want to talk about. Please, if you know how to unblock people on YouTube, please DM me and tell me how I can unblock people. I want to unblock a lot of people. Like I said, I don't know how to unblock because most of my blocking, hide, So let me know if you want me to unblock. If you want me to unblock you, and if you have anyone you want me to unblock, so I can unblock. Can I unblock from, if you're a content creator, can I unblock you from your channel? Hi, Peace. Good evening to you. How are you doing? So everybody is welcome on my channel. I want to unblock almost everybody because we are in a new phase and our content will be so light, educative, and transparent with truth. So there is no need. Everybody' opinion is welcome. Do you understand? So help me to share this video. I'll be dropping the link later for people to jump on the panel. Hi, Abby Crystal, how you doing? Quick errand, why you dey laugh? I'll be dropping the link later for people to come in and share their opinion. So today's topic, you can see the topic. Let's talk about it. I think it's long overdue. Let's, good evening, my queen. Let's talk about it. You see the thumbnail, it's all about social media banter, cults, and when banter turned bitter, an angry woman dragged 3 rich influencer to court for online throne. Welcome, Abby. Happy birthday, Abby, to your father. I wish him long life and prosperity. I hope you people are preparing for the party. So, I'll be dropping the link later, like I said. Yes, I understand, Abby, you're very busy today. I am here because I have an open and information mind and I study people. You're welcome, Peace. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Welcome. So, a lot has been going on here on YouTube, and maybe this is the right time to talk about it, to analyze it with my own understanding, and that is why I use StreamYard for people that understand more or better to come in when I drop the link to let's interact so we can learn from this situation. If you are a new person on YouTube, you might not understand what is going on. If you're a new person like 6 months ago, 1 year ago, you might not fully understand. But if you've been in this street for 3 years, 2 years, then you will get the message very clear. So over the years before now, over the years before now, I was into reacting to content creator. And I focus more on some certain amount of content creator here on YouTube Nigeria space. And they permit me to name them, the ones that I was really focused on. I was focused on Nelo KK. I was focused on Dinah Kweme. I was focused on editorial, Linda Lily Pope. And please name it in the comment section. Those are the few content creators here on YouTube that I was focused on reacting on them. And it was really loud. And I thank God for the new phrase, and we can do this without throwing shade or without dragging anyone, and pass our message in a very, very responsible way and respectful. So during the time that a lot was going on, a lot of reaction and everything, there are some women a popular content creator, a big one. I call big the big one because they are popular. If you're popular, you're big. It doesn't matter the number. That's the thing. That's my own thing. If you're popular on the street of YouTube, online, it doesn't matter the number. If you're popular, you're big. So there are some certain content creator, lifestyle mom vlogger that came out and said enough is enough. So they decided to drag us back, stretch us, bulala us. The bulala not be here. Oh. Let me start with Linda Lily Pope. Linda, owner of Linda Lily Pope. I call her Linda. Linda is so quick in my mouth. I don't know why. Lily Pope. She came out with this campaign to say that reaction must stop. Negative reaction must stop. According to her, she came out in a peaceful way. But you know, when you're carried away with something, anybody that wants to come out like that, you would think the person is attacking you. So I remember when Linda came out, I just told myself, I said, this one when Linda come out, so it's not a good thing, no. Few people celebrated her. Likes of Vicky Connor came out, boy, jump out to celebrate Linda. Welcome. Linda is not a reactor. No. Linda was never a reactor. She came out for a mission. So I was just in my house, I was laughing. I said, hey, I better come on and immediately. This Linda will come out so. I know her very well. I just came out one day, if you remember very well. And I said, I'm not going to react on a reactor. Linda has become a reactor. That was wisdom from my side because I know Linda very well. I know that the Koboko way she go take flog people, not be here. So I was avoiding her because at the end of the day, she has every right to drag the reactor that has dragged her, according to drag and react on that. I will not come here and lie that I did not react on Linda in the likes of Editorial, likes of Nelo KK, likes of Dinah Kweme. I will not come here and lie. And I did a lot of reaction and I monetized all of them. That means I make money, dollar from it. I make euros from it. It was monetized. So I made money from those people. So when Linda came out and, you know, she brought this energy. You people know that Linda has energy. She brought this energy and she was like, boom, boom, back to back. You understand? I got the message, oh. I came out, I did my content and everything. One mind was telling me, Choice, you know, one thing about me, I listen to my instinct very well. I'm not stupid. I was just saying to myself, I said, hey, this one not go well. The war will go there this YouTube. And I never know anything. So it was going like that, back to back. And then Linda Energy woke with my own assumption, right? Linda Energy woke Editorial up. And Editorial was giving back to back. Editorial is one woman that we know on this content, on this platform, that she's a very, very quiet person. Whether you disagree or not, she's a quiet person that minds her business. And it's so difficult for her to talk. Like, what I mean by it's so difficult for her to talk, she counts her words. She takes time to explain. So when Editorial came out with full force energy, with the way I've never seen her talking, I said, eh. But I was still feeling, for Editorial, I was still having this energy because I have someone that is giving me in tonto. With all due respect, this is not the time to mock anyone. I will never mock anyone, but this live stream is going to be very, very educative and we should all learn, including me. I will never mock anyone. I will never mock anyone of sickness or diseases. But there is one particular person that was giving me information back to back that gave me the energy to drag Editorial. She's a gifter. She used her mouth to tell me of recent, which is very sad. I want you to put condolences in the comment section and send love and strength to her. For the first time, I'm going to be telling you that from her mouth to my ear, she told me she has cancer of the breast. And she's on chemo. So it's really sad news. Yeah, shucks. Please let me to know if you can hear me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my people. I had to attend to my kids. So she told me it feels very sad. Very, very sad. And I send love, quick recovery. Thank God she's in a country that they have all the fertility and medical whatever to be able to take care of her and she will feel better. Anyway, let's go further. So at that time that editorial came out, I was not I was not ready to stop on editorial's own. But there's something that hits me so hard. When this person, one of the informer, the strong informer that was giving me all the gist from editorial side, told me about one incident, one strong incident that I put out through my channel. And I'm ashamed to repeat it. But if you have been following it, you will know what I said before the next day I apologize. If you people remember, but I'm not going to repeat that word again. Why is everybody telling Abby sorry? Nothing happened to Abby. Oh, Abby, sorry. Your mom passed through. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see it. Okay. Oh, may I so rest in peace. We don't even wish our enemy to have that. God forbid. So, please like this video for me. We are going somewhere. We're going to the court issue, but I really need to put it, the reason why all this court issue started, so that a lot of people that have forgotten will remember. Let me talk my own part, and then I talk about the person that took the popular YouTubers to court. And I was having energy at that time to continue to drag editorial. But when I made that statement, I was down. The reason why I was down is my heart and my mind keep creeping me. Like, are you sure this information is correct? Even if we know that a life was lost, but is it the way the life was lost? I could not sleep. I remember I talked to someone on YouTube, a content creator, that we talked. And I was talking to this person. I said, no, this kind of information, it no go away. I don't believe. I had to call the person that gave me that information. And I said, are you sure of this? She said, yes. Yes. I said, hey, nothing will happen to me. Or now who tell me I go use the head carry. And that's how we used to talk in Benin. And then I could not sleep. So the next day, I came out to apologize. A lot I cannot say here. Can't you hear me? Why is there? You can go out and come in. Can you? I beg. Una not hear me. Some people say they cannot hear me. Why? Please help me in the comment section. Are you hearing me? I think you should go out and come in. So to I came out to apologize genuinely from my heart. Even before then, I was even thinking of apologizing because I just felt that these certain women, they said enough is enough. You will agree with me if you don't want to be biased and if you want to be truthful, that we really react on these women very well. We really react. Sometimes I will be on live stream, which reaction is not a bad thing, but the way we went about it, it was really rugged. My live stream can produce 10 videos or 20 videos for other reactors to react on it. And that is where I am going to. So they came out to give us the ghost gas. They came out to give us the ghost gas. And when I apologized, that was where the hatred and the gang up happened. But that is going to be live stream for tomorrow. How they gang up against me because of my apology. Anyway, without going too deep about the past, because we are now in the present and we are moving forward from today. The likes of Vicky's Corner also did reactions in the past. Very big one. The only difference, she didn't go for private parts, but my private part issue and gist, she was using it for reaction. Sometimes she will use the reaction that I did for 1 hour live stream to produce 20 videos. She was doing back-to-back reactions. So there are some reactions she would do that I cannot do it. The likes of your nyash is black, the likes of your kids wear rag. I will never do such thing. Especially when it connect to kids. I will never do it. But I'm not saying that I'm a saint. I did rugged. I did private gist is something that I carry for head in the past. So the likes of Vicky's Corner, because she's the one that took influencers to court, she did a lot of videos. I am not going to lie. She reacted back to back. You will agree with me that she can upload 5 videos in a day on her channel when she was a reactor. Please, this video is not to bring anybody down. This video is not to bring anyone down, nothing, but just to spill the truth, and we should analyze it together, which I'm going to be putting the link later in the comment section. I just want to speak the truth that I know is the truth. You might come up here and disagree with me and tell me, Choice, this truth is not my truth, and I will all listen to you. Let us be mindful and be respectful, okay? So she always do back-to-back reaction on these women. The same women I react on. The only person that could take the reaction was Nelo Keke. She took it lightly. Everybody is not the same. But the other women don't like it, and which they have every right not to like it. So when these women, in the likes of Editorial and Linda, Lily Pope, came out to react back, started dragging us, the reactor. Welcome, Chineye. Please subscribe. She has been, please let me know if you want me to unblock you. I don't know how to unblock. Please teach me in the comment section. I want to unblock everybody. I want to unblock everybody that I blocked. I know them. I want to unblock everybody that I blocked during the time of Saga. All right. So please, I don't know. I'm going to go about it, but it is well. We'll find out. I'll contact somebody to check it in my laptop. So the likes of Editorial and Linda came out, Lily Pope, and were dragging the reactors, both bus. The energy that Linda came with, Jesus, she was dragging. In fact, she sit down puts, which is, everybody cannot react the same. Like I said privately, I said, she has every right to react. Shebi Yusuf don't chop from her head. No reactors in the past will say that they didn't monetize the video. Every one of us put an ad and we make money from reacting to these women. So if they decided to put an ad and react to us, I don't see it as a bad thing. This is the same thing I used to say. I used to say behind, because I was prepared. The energy that Linda came with, I told somebody, this is not a friendly one, don't forget to. So these women started dragging. And in the process of dragging, there is a parable that says that person will shit, they know. say they smell. Now person wey pack am, na im go know say the shit smell. So permit me to say that the period that Vicky and I, Baningos and everybody, we are doing reaction on these women. For me, let me speak for myself, and then I'll talk about the person that take to court. For me, it was based on entertainment, cruise, and making money, and also popularity. Also, I believe the same with the other people. Not knowing that I'm talking to myself alone on this matter, on this particular one. I was deep, going deep. You people will remember my popular slogan, go deep, mama. I would say, should I go deeper? People will say, go deeper. That ginger alone. If you have ever encouraged me to go deeper, and right now you are crucifying me, there is karma will visit you, because then you are a coward. I remember when I would be on live stream, and I would say, oh, let it go. We should end it like this. Some people will call into the show. Choice, if you will leave this one, I go verse for you. I will never comment in your video. I will never come. We have the likes of that mom of 5. I'm not afraid to call your name, mama, but I'm going to call your name here because we are analyzing. The likes of mom of 5, she always called. No, you cannot leave this. There was a time she threatened, and she said she told me on the live show, if you're here, let us be transparent for a while, for the lifetime. And she told me, when I said I wanted to stop that particular content I was doing that day, she said if I stop, she will stop watching me. Few weeks, she didn't come to my live stream, but later she came in again. So we have a lot of them like that. Some of them call me indoor, a lot. But we thank God for everything today. I'm going somewhere. Please permit me to peacefully deliver this message. I'm not here to fight anyone. We are just going to analyze it. And tomorrow will be the content of how they gang up against me. Please allow me. With respectfully, I will deliver my message, okay? So, and Linda and editorial came out to drag. At first, we were thinking it's a child's play. But later, it becomes something very hard. And I remember some few people that genuinely love me called me to say, Choice, you have to stop now. The likes of Vivian TV, the likes of, what is this woman's name? Oh, I forgot her name. Jesus Christ, she's on TikTok too. Her personal name is Joelle. I forgot her name. She has multiple channels. And so many of them, the likes of Annie Insights, so many, the likes of Jane, Jessica's sister. A lot of people called me to say, Choice, you have to stop now. This is not healthy. And I listen. Because I always listen. If I don't want to listen to you, I will not pick your call. Why some certain people also called me to say, Choice, don't leave this reaction video. Don't leave this reaction niche. You don't know what this reaction niche is doing for us. They want to bring you down. They want to stop you. I will listen to this. I will listen to this. I'm an adult. I take full responsibility of my action, not because anyone encouraged me to do it. Believe me when I say this. Nobody encouraged me to do it. I take full responsibility of my action. So let's continue. In the process of Linda reacting, according to what we heard, the reason why Vicky's Corner listed, took editorial sisters, congratulations to Jenny. May the milk and honey of that land bless you. I celebrate you, sweet Gen Z wife. You are progressing. Oh my God, what a beautiful miracle happening in your family. Grandma Gift must be proud to be a mama and a grandma. God bless you, Grandma Gift. The likes of Kimsey, I've never called their name on my channel like this, but we are in a new phrase. And the likes of Linda. And they were doing a reaction on Vicky. And according to Vicky, she said it crossed the line of defaming the husband. And I don't want to talk about what she said they defamed, but you and me know what she said. Linda and the editorial talked on the husband. But before these women came out to talk to us, drag the reactors, we have reacted to them more than a year. More than a year. And we have said things also to them. Even when we think that we said the things that is on their channel, the way we said it was entertaining, dramatic, and also was kind of, put it a little bit of woto woto. So these women dragged her back. And then she said that her husband was offended by the waiting they call her for English, character from Linda and the rest, editorial and the rest of the people that she took to court. And they sue the matter. So we have gotten to the place of the live stream, why we are doing this live stream today. And in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to be putting the link on the chat. And I want you people to come. Let's talk this thing together. The reason why I talked about this in a little sentence about me is taking responsibility of what I did in the past. So I don't want to come like a sense, all right? You can come into the live chat and also scold me and tell me my wrongs, and I will accept it. I will not deny it. And also, I want it respectfully. Also tell others their wrongs and where we mistakenly went wrong and where we did something wrong. Don't talk about our rights. This live stream is for the wrong. And also, the reason why we send the link is for people to come in and also say, if taking Linda and editorial and the likes of our beautiful wife, Gen Z, to court is the right step that Vicky did. Knowing fully well that for the past 1 year, for more than a year, going to 2 years, she has reacted to these women. She has called them out. According to her, she was correcting them. It is well. Everybody have their own life to live. So when these women came out and also, according to these women, they were also reacting to her and also correcting her. So it ended up going to court. According to her, it was her husband that sent them to court. But let me remind you people before you came in that this is the same Vicky's Corner. I have also reacted to their husbands. For example, the likes of Mr. Mazi, editorial's husband. You will agree with me. There was a certain time that I reacted on Mr. Mazi, editorial's husband, to the extent he could not hold himself anymore. He came to my live chat to insult me, which today I agree that insults. Yes, I take him. I use a raw body. I have talked about, Vicky has talked about also the husband of Linda. I have also do the same. So when these women came out to also talk about Vicky's husband, editorial came out to talk about my ex. Editorial, I love what you did to my ex. Oh God, when you were bulala in his nyash, I was so happy. Thank you very much, sis. You fought a battle that you don't know for me. So now, when this woman was talking back on Vicky, the same energy Vicky was using to make videos, the same energy I was using to make videos, and the likes of other reactors, they came for us big time. They drag us. Please, I want us to be transparent and very honest. If you were in Vicky's shoes, will you take editorial Linda to court? Give us reason. Or do you agree with the court, or do you disagree with the court? So I am going to be putting the link in the comment section right now so that you can come on the chats. Okay. Happy Sunday, everyone. I've forgotten a lot of things, but I believe I have shared. And you have recollected what happened in the past. Okay, Abby? When I don't remember now, because a lot of people, they forget things. Please let me know if you don't remember. So that is the link. So please come into the chat, drop your 2 cents, and the court case issue is going to be long. Maybe we are going to talk about it 2 times or 3 times, and then we'll stop. All right, because we don't want it to be too like episode, but because it has been more than 1 year court case, so we are going to talk about it like 2 times. Let's say 2 times, okay, and then we go to the next one. All right, we shouldn't dwell on this issue for long. So the link is in the comment section. You can come in if you want to contribute, and kindly like this video and share. I'm waiting. Come in, whether you are the supporter of Vicky's Corner, whether you are the supporters of anybody, even me, come in the floor. And this is why I was saying I'm going to unblock people, but don't worry, today I will try to unblock everybody so that people will come respectfully. Do not insult. State your facts, your opinion, how you feel about the whole thing. So I'm waiting. Is anybody coming on stage? Is anybody coming on stage? The link is there. This show is not just for me alone. So you can come in. I don't want us to stay long. So we can talk about it. All right. Come in, please. Okay, I think people are not interested to share. But I feel that it is better to come and talk about this so that she will also know if she has done wrong or she has done right. Do you understand? Okay. So before we wait for people, please like this video. Before we wait for people to jump into the chats, I know today is Sunday. Oh, even Abby that is doing the papa's birthday is here. Oh my God, Zeno, thank you for coming. Is Abby here? Abby, are you here already? Abby is not here. Okay, I think Abby is here.
Sorry.
All right, Abby is here now.
Yeah,
welcome, sisters. Welcome, warriors. Welcome, everyone. I really appreciate it. Abby, hey. Abby, you that you are doing party.
My party is a bit later because we had church service.
Okay.
And then, my granddad passed. So they did like Thanksgiving service, including my
granddad.
So they are
double celebration. Celebrating grandpapa that lives a good life, and also celebrating long life of your papa.
So my grandma is being hosted before we do the party for my dad. Anyway, I wanted to ask a few questions first, Ma, and also to the comment section. Vicky said that it's her husband that insisted, because of the sort of reputation doctors are supposed to have, that
her husband's friend.
One second. That husband's friend is new information.
Please mute. Let's turn by
turn. In the beginning, husband's friend did not come up. In the beginning, she kept saying that it's her husband that was insisting. It's her husband that was suing. Her husband's friend is new information that I only heard for the first time this week. Am I lying? Has anybody heard? I've never heard her husband's friend until this voice note that she sent the other day.
I'm not gonna lie, I've heard husband's friend before. So
okay, I've never heard it before.
Okay, Zeno, let us just wait for Abby to finish, okay? Let us listen. Continue, ma'am.
Every time that she said her husband is the one that is suing. Her husband is the one that is suing. The first time I heard husband's friend was the voice notes that she sent to Zeno recently, a couple of days ago. Is it yesterday or the day before that she sent the voice notes? Cool. So here's my thing. I feel like I don't know how, because obviously we have to be honest, regardless of our reservations. I don't know how much Vicky was going to be able to convince her husband, assuming that is true. But the only thing I have to say is that if you've equally dragged somebody's husband and children, what I would do is just like you always say, choice, just carry and rub body and keep it moving. However, Vicky's husband is in a professional job. Do you understand? So I don't know how I feel about her just accepting that you can call a doctor quack, knowing that the internet does not forget. That's kind of my reservations here. So it might not be the same as Mazi or what does Lily Pope's husband? I can't remember the name that he goes by. It might not be the same because
Mr. Pope, Mr. Pope.
Mr. Pope, hey, it might not be the same because Mr. Pope is a businessman. I'm not saying that it's good for his reputation to be bad. No, it's not the same as editorial's husband that is also a businessman and entrepreneur. I'm not saying that they deserve for their reputation to be bad, but a doctor, any little thing you can get a strike, you lose your license. I can understand why it's different. That's all I'm going to say. You know, so this is me being fair, knowing the situation regardless of my reservations. When you're a doctor, when you're a lawyer, when you work in certain sectors, you cannot let certain things fly. You need to clean. You have to make sure that things are clean. Because what if I don't know what they call it in Nigeria, but what if the medical council, saw it and took it more seriously, and then it now becomes a disciplinary situation? And I don't know. So I don't think it's comparable based off of their career paths. However, it doesn't mean that it's not deserved. I always say these two truths can actually exist. And for her to not even say that it's her husband's friend that was pushing for it, that says a lot. It means that other doctors were bothered about it, because I have doctors in my family. Your reputation has to be clean. You can't be in certain situations. But then again, Vicky should have thought about that before coming into this niche. Look around you. You have things to lose. Why are you dragging people's husbands? Did you not think it would be your turn? But I do not think it's the same. That's all I'm going to say for now.
Okay, before Zeno talk, let me state something. Abby, thank you so much. That was beautiful. And to be honest, you made a lot of valid points. But there's something I want to say before I give the floor to Zeno. Please jump on the link. You can come up and contribute. There is something I want to say before I give the floor to Zeno. As a doctor's wife, how do you think a doctor's wife is supposed to act on a platform like this, on a social media platform?
I just said that she brought it onto her husband.
Thank
You know
you.
one thing
Okay.
about me, I'm always balanced. She brought it on her husband. She should have known that, wait, I have a husband that's like this. I have children. You need to think about the repercussions of your actions, right? She should have known that she has a husband that's in a delicate job, but she did not think so. So she brought it on herself. But her chasing legal action is not the same thing as, in my opinion, Lily Pope's husband and what's her name, editorial's husband, in my opinion.
All right, Abby, that's very good. I really do appreciate it. But at the end of the day, your opinion, you said a lot of valid things. But you said something that really attracts me, and I want a lot of people to learn. You said something like, oh, she's supposed to be aware of her husband's reputation before jumping into this niche. And I think that Vicky is going to pick that point from you. Because to be honest, as a doctor's wife, you are not supposed to jump into a niche like this. Even if you want to do social media, you will go to a niche that is so posh, classic, educative, and respectful niche. But reacting on Nigeria content creator, doing a reaction video, exactly the way Vicky and I and the likes of others did, was not suitable for the kind of man that she is married to. Anyway, thank you so much, Abby. Zeno, over to you. Abby, still.
Honestly, I don't. I have the same opinion as Abby. I was gonna say the exact same thing. I don't think Vicky necessarily thought about all of her actions before going into the niche. And also the words, the profession of the doctor. Not only did they call him quack, they also said that he fingered a patient. They also said that he killed a patient. So
Exactly. It's a
there's
lot.
like there's gravity to.
Abby, please allow Zeno to talk, ma. Please,
No,
ma.
it's fine. It's fine. There's gravity to the things that was said, right? Like I can say, um, I guess a Victoria's husband sells land, right? And I can say, oh, he might be a scammer, and he might not find your land. If you choose to go and buy land from them, that's your choice, right? But the reputation of the doctor and also the trajectory, apparently the reason why, again, it's no news that I actually like Vicky. I actually like that she was from Delta and I supported her for that. So I'm not trying to be biased. She shouldn't have been on this niche. I agree. She shouldn't have come for people's husbands. I agree. But I will also say that the gravity of the words that was used towards the doctor, it was not warranted. And then also, according to her, the reason why they were suing was because his friends, his mentor actually, his mentor, the friend that they are saying pushed it, is his mentor. So his mentor has groomed him in a certain way. He's on a certain trajectory, and then his mentor sees things like that. That's definitely going to hinder his growth and where they're trying to get him to go to. So I understand why they sued. And if again, I think it's not fair to actually say that it wasn't Vicky that sued. She did things. Don't get me wrong. She did things. If you people want to sue her for what she said for to Mazi or Lily Pope's husband, that's warranted. But this is somebody else. This is her husband. If it's true. Again, I'm just going off of what was on the streets. It's her husband that sued, right? So I mean I don't know what I can say that Abby hasn't already said. I think she shouldn't have been on the niche, and also I understand why they sued. And if I was in that position, I probably would have sued too to clear my name, because he could be going to, maybe he gets an award in a different country and they're going through history. You don't know where stuff will come up, and then he has to start defending stuff. And if he didn't say anything about it, or there's no record in the court that he contested it, it could have definitely affected him. So I understand that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Choice, sorry, before the next person goes, I want to point out a couple of things, right? Just for clarity's sake. Choice.
We can hear you, ma.
Okay. Just for clarity's sake. Number one, you see, Zeno said she likes Vicky. Me, I do not like Vicky. As it is very important that I say that, so that whatever I'm saying, you understand that it's from an honest standpoint. I have never watched Vicky's content on her own channel. In fact, there was a period, Dino and I spoke about this yesterday, when this whole thing started with Vicky and coming to come and send me voice notes. There was a time when it felt as though it was Zeno that was forcing Vicky down my throat because she liked her and she was trying to get me to go to her channel to support her. I do not like Vicky, so I have no reason to support her on this issue. It is just how I see things. Guys, I live in the UK. I don't know what happens in Nigeria. I would hope that it is the same thing for the sake of the people that live in Nigeria. Doctors' records are supposed to be clean. It is not the same thing as someone that is in real estate. It is not the same thing, guys. Please let us be reasonable and put our heads down and understand things for what they are.
Abby,
As a doctor, ma,
I'm
yeah,
going to allow you to talk. I'm sorry to cut you off, but there's something I want to say. You see, everybody profession are very important. Whether doctor, whether lawyer, whether onto real estate, whether businessman, everybody profession need to be clean. So when you're saying, my own opinion, when you're saying that, oh, because he is a doctor, no, for me, it's really wrong. Like someone like me, I said something like, Mr. Mazi, which was formally what I said, though. I'm not repeating it again. So excuse me to repeat it now. I'm not saying now. Formally, I said something like Mr. Mazi sell land, scam and everything. Do you know that that also is going to rubbish his reputation and nobody will want to buy property from him, his livelihood? Do you
okay.
know that it can
Let
also
me
be put to jail? Excuse me, ma'am. It can also be put to jail on that. So I really want us to look into it and see that all professions are very important. Whether you are doctor, lawyer, businessman, or you work in any chamber, every jobs are important. It's their livelihood. Continue, ma.
Okay, so like I said, my opinion is that there's certain jobs I work. We all have, like I said, I have doctors in my family, I have lawyers in my family. In fact, my mom was a lawyer. And I still insist that there's certain jobs that are more sensitive than others. It's the same thing how in the UK, for instance, if you want to be a real estate agent, you're allowed to be a real estate agent with a criminal record. You can never be a doctor or a lawyer with a criminal record because they do what you call a CRB check. It is very important. There are certain jobs that the checks are very, very serious. There's a reason because you are working with vulnerable people. It doesn't mean that if they call you a scammer when you work in real estate is a good thing for your reputation. But I'm trying to explain to you the level of interaction you have with people. As a doctor, people are often vulnerable. As a lawyer, vulnerable information is given to you. So there's certain things that you cannot come across your way. It doesn't mean that because you work in real estate or you work as a businessman, your reputation should be bad. No. Now, it's also important to point out that remember that I said this is not a case of supporting one person because I don't even have a reason. You guys, if you were here yesterday, the day before, if you've been following anything that's been going on, I don't even have a reason to support Vicky right now. I don't. So it's not about supporting Vicky. It's about my knowledge and seeing things for what they are. Now, here's the thing. Like I said before Zeno went, I said, if I were Vicky, personally, I would have just come out to clear the air and kept it moving so that there is digital footprint of me rebutting all of these accusations. That's what I would have done. I personally would not have gone as far as court case because I looked for trouble and I also have not carried myself as a doctor's wife that I am. That is what I would have done. But again, as always, I am not Vicky. Vicky is not me. And she insists, whether it's true or not, is not the bone of contention here. She insists that it is her husband and her husband's colleagues, mentor, whatever, that pushed for the court case. Me, I don't know. I don't know them, right? But I think it's also important to say that if editorial at the time wanted to push for a court case, the ball was in her court. She chose not to. So those that are saying, oh, you can't beat a child and tell the child how to cry, absolutely. But they could have decided they wanted a court case too, but they left it. Now Vicky's turn reached, she decided she wants a court case. That is also up to her. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. I think we have someone, Debbie. Debs, please, are you there? Sorry if I don't pronounce your name very well. Over to you if you're there.
Okay, thank
Welcome,
you
ma.
very, very much, Choice. So I'm just give me 1 second.
Okay. Anyway, I'm reading comments here. While we wait for Debbie, I'm reading comments here. Comment like, okay,
Okay.
it took. All right, welcome. Let me allow you to talk, ma.
So the first thing I want to say is amongst amongst all the reactors on this street, Vicky.
Hello, ma. Are you there? We can't hear
Yes, I
you.
am. Yes, I
Oh,
am. So
okay.
amongst
Please.
all the reactors on these streets, can I just say that Vicky's Corner was one of the worst reactors? She was one of the most brutal reactors that when she talks about somebody, that person will almost want to go and look for rope to kill themselves. Vicky's corner was very, 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 very rude. She was very disrespectful. She will always talk under the guise of, let me just advise you. Let me just advise you. Just imagine you filming your life as a lifestyle content creator and somebody's niche is reacting to you. If my niche is reacting to somebody, I would treat that person almost like a customer. Not treat that person like I want to bring them down. Treat that person like I want to make them walk on eggshell on their own channel. Not treat that person like I want to make them insecure about themselves and not be comfortable. Not use your own niche to affect the livelihood of another person's niche. Vicky's Corner was one of the most brutal reactors. I remember when I first started watching reaction, I started with Choice TV. Even though I don't agree with every reaction that you do, Choice has a limit. Choice has a limit. Vicky's Corner has insulted people's children. Say lifestyle content creators' children are not beautiful. She has said very horrible things about people. Dinah's husband is a doctor, just like her husband. She insulted Dinah's husband. She advised Dinah's husband, said they should never have gone to South Africa. She said very mean and horrible things about Dinah's husband, and he's a doctor. She called editorial sisters HIV patients. You know what it means for your own husband to be in a medical field and you will come out and you will accuse people falsely of having HIV just because you want to get back at them. That's one. She insulted Prudence Apinoko's dead child. This is someone that is a mother, that her husband is supposed to be a doctor. And according to her husband even helps her edit videos. And her husband will sit down and watch his wife insult somebody to the point that she will even carry her mouth to talk about their dead child. Let me tell you, to me, them insulting her husband was very, very, very fair. To me, editorial and her sisters and Lily Pope, they've not done anything that is up to 20% of what Vicky has done to them. The only difference is that they went for the jugular. They went to bite her by the jugular because it's everything Vicky knows about them that she will use to insult them. So them too, they will look for the most painful thing that they can do that will pain her very well. And it's very evident in the fact that she had to go and sue, or her husband had to go and sue. But it was very deserved. Can I just say that I am a lawyer as well? I am a lawyer and I know what defamation means. I understand everything that happened there. You know, her husband feeling like it's against his reputation, but everybody has a right to their dignity of person, no matter how poor a person is, even if he's a pauper, even if he is a real estate agent, even if he is a plumber, you shouldn't defame anybody. So it doesn't matter that her husband is a doctor. It doesn't matter that Mazi is a real estate agent. Defamation is defamation. Okay. And there's no one person that you can say defaming this person is worse than defaming this person. No. Her husband could have looked at it from the perspective of, okay, why would they say I'm a quack doctor? I know I've got my license. It's like me, if you call me a quack lawyer, or if you call me a fake lawyer or a charge and bail lawyer, I will just laugh because I know I've got my certificate. I don't need to sue you to prove a point. If push comes to shove, I know that I've got the proof to back up my certification. I've got the proof to back up what I stand for. So if he decided to sue them, I mean, I can't say he shouldn't have because I don't know how that rubbed off on him. But what I'm saying is that the fact that he is a doctor does not mean that defaming him is worse than defaming Mazi. I think that would be a very, very unfair thing to do. It's like you're not balancing the scale very well. You don't know the emotional impact it had on Mazi. You know, I understand that certain professions might require more, disclosures. They may require more, information, and they are very, very sensitive. But I still feel everyone should be treated with dignity, regardless.
Thank you so much, Debbie. I believe you finished talking because I saw that you mute. And to be honest, you really balanced the whole thing. There is something I want to read out before. Please, you can join. The link is there. You can join in. You can join in. So according to Abby said other can sue too. Okay. I think Abby is trying to say that for them to come out and also drag us, they are supposed to sue us. When I not sue me, I not get money for court. I will never do court case. For una to sue me, I'll come outside go apologize. My use a raw body. I don't like court matter.
Also,
Anyway,
too, sorry, can I say something real quick?
okay, Zeno, let me.
Also, just being um whatever the word is, but whenever this whole court case came out, maybe I'm not remembering correctly. When the whole thing came out before it was going to actually be charged to court, wasn't the first instruction for them to apologize? Wasn't that what they were asking for before everybody said they are not doing? Abi, am I remembering wrong?
Zeno, please, what did you say? Repeat, please.
When this court case first came out, wasn't the first I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know what the term is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Pre-action
wasn't the first
protocol.
Yeah, wasn't it for them to just recount what they said about him being sexually assaulting somebody and
Yeah.
also killing
That
someone
that's
just
it.
that?
That
Okay,
can I
excuse me, please. Let me talk before. I'm so sorry, but I want to reply Zeno, and then I will leave Debbie to reply. Zeno, God, I'm just laughing. Like Zeno, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to accept that because do you know why? Please mute. Everybody mute, please, because it's echoing. Do you know why? Apologize for what exactly? Apologize that they defame their husband and our husband. Do you know how many me myself I defamed them? Talk less of Vicky's corner and the rest of others. We might think in the process of reacting to these people, we didn't say shit. Did she come out to apologize?
No,
So
trust.
why
There's
we
a
they
reason why I asked the
apologize?
question. I just wanted to
Yes,
be
ma'am.
sure before I say
Yes,
what I'm
it's
saying.
okay. It's okay. We are just trying to blend it. You understand, Zeno? Okay. So that's it. And let me allow you to talk, Debbie. Okay.
Thank you so much. That's a very good question, Zeno. So her husband served the pre-action protocol. So pre-action protocol is basically before I institute proceedings, here's your opportunity to apologize so that we don't waste the time of the court. So they served them pre-action protocol and they refused to apologize.
Okay.
Okay, they refused to apologize, plain and simple. Why? Because every other reactor apologized.
No, you
Choice
guys are missing my
apologized.
point. I just wanted to make sure that my I was actually saying what was true before I asked the question.
Okay. Let's listen. Okay.
Can I
Thank you
just
so much,
finish?
No,
everyone. Yeah,
let me
thank you,
finish. Let
everyone.
me finish my
Okay.
question
Please
so you can answer
wait.
it
Please, can we
completely.
can we take it easy? Let us breathe in. Out. So yeah, continue. One person who won't talk now.
Let me
Choice,
just
let me
complete
know
my
if she finished her
question.
point so that I can learn
Okay.
that she's not
Okay.
misconstrued.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the reason why I asked that was if the first pre-action protocol was for them to apologize, wasn't that an opportunity for them to counter and say, if I do this, are you also going to apologize? That's my question. Would that have been an opportunity for both parties to come to the table and say, okay, if I apologize for saying this, would you be willing to apologize for saying that? Could there have been a mediation between both parties? Is my question.
Abby, let me allow you to talk. Debbie, let me
No,
allow
I
you to
don't have
talk.
anything to say. It's Debbie,
No,
please.
let Debbie talk. Let Deb talk. Then I will say something. Thank you.
So what I would just say is that they could have decided to apologize. They could have said, oh, they will respond to the lawyer and say, well, you said so about me as well. If you apologize to that, then I'll apologize to you about this as well. But they chose not to. And if I'll give one good reason why they must have chosen not to, is because she also never came out to apologize. Vicky is very, very, very proud and stubborn. Banigos apologized, Choice TV apologized, editorial even went to message Vicky privately on Instagram. If you see the insult Vicky gave editorial, she refused to apologize because she saw nothing wrong in anything she did to them. Why would I apologize to someone that refused to acknowledge the damage they did to me, even when I was pregnant, insult me, insult my siblings, insult my mother, my children? Why would I apologize to that person because I did two videos and I called her husband a quack doctor and a doctor that kills people? Why would I apologize? They refused to apologize on their part as well, and they were like, go to court, see you in court. And they refused to turn up to any of the proceedings. Vicky went to court by herself, spent the money by herself, got judgment for herself, and yeah, that's it. They refused to apologize because they didn't
Okay.
want to.
Yeah. So let me put something that I think Zeno asked the question. They are supposed to come in agreement to apologize because there is the first paper from the lawyer stated that Linda and the rest of others editorial should come out and apologize for the defamation of character, and they refused. That was why they proceed to court. And to be honest, for me, without being biased, my truth, I don't think Linda and Co should apologize, are supposed to apologize to Vicky husband because Vicky also said a lot of things in the process of reacting to their husbands, to their children, and also to them as a mother, as a wife, as a woman. So let us be honest. Even if we know that, okay, some people are saying, oh, because he's a doctor and everything, Vicky also said a lot of things. Assuming Vicky apologized to them, very nicely and accept that, oh, I have wronged you people. I don't know you people were being hurt by my kind of reaction. Then Linda and the rest of them, we also apologize. Do you understand?
Honestly, I don't think we're being fair, but then again, everybody's entitled to their opinion and everybody's opinion is welcome. We are, I guess, the person that sued, everything that came to him came because of his wife. Granted, they Vicky did a lot of things. She's not a great person. Agreed. But if Vicky was the one suing and we're putting all these terms on the table, makes sense. Vicky's not the one suing. Her husband, he's suing. That's what I'm trying to like make you guys understand. I understand that you guys are. I understand what people are saying. I'm in agreement with it. She said a lot of things. She did a lot of things to every other person's husband, right? If Editoria's husband decided to come and sue Vicky, it would be fair game as well. But it would be Editoria's husband versus Vicky, right? We need to figure out a way to separate Vicky from the person that sued. We can't blame the husband for all of the things that his wife has done. If you're saying, okay, since they sued them, sorry, Vicky's husband decided to sue Editorial and Lily and all of them, then in turn Lily and all of them decide to sue Vicky, then that's balance. But I don't think we're being balanced right now.
Abby, I'm sorry, my queen, I'm going to disagree with you once again. The reason is, if you know, there was a time that Vicky, you see, I really like people to own up to their wrongs. All right. I understand where you're going to. If assuming Vicky own up to her wrong, there was a time Vicky stated in her videos, not only one video, two or three. She said, sometimes my husband edits my videos. He watches my videos. That is
Sorry, Ma, can you tell me what you're disagreeing with? Because I'm confused. I didn't say anything.
okay. I am disagreeing because of the statements you made now. Who talk?
It's Zeno, it's not Vic, it's not
Oh,
Abby.
sorry, now voice look at Jebota too much. Anyway, Zippo should mute Zeno. The reason why is that where I stop now. Ah, God, you know I'm old. You people should help me. Where I talk. Anyway, where did I stop now? So I can continue.
That Vicky's husband edits her videos.
Yes. So Vicky's husband, according to Vicky, in some of her videos, always say that the husband watches her and also edits some of her videos. That is to say, the husband is aware of the kind of niche that the wife was into. If you are editing video, you will see some ways that is not supposed to be said as a doctor wife. Maybe that part would have been edited. Do you understand? And a lot of things would have been edited. Or the husband would have said, this kind of thing no good for YouTube. That's just my opinion. So I feel like assuming, I'm not saying that Linda and editorial wouldn't have apologized, but did Vicky Connor own up to her fault and say, okay, oh, I have offended you people without knowing with my way of reaction? Assuming she owned up, then when they said, okay, apologize on that defamatory case, I believe that Linda will apologize. And don't forget, somebody screenshotted something yesterday. I didn't even know that Linda apologized on a community tab 3 days ago. I did not know. It was yesterday I saw it. I was not tagged properly on a community tab, but she put my name and she apologized. And then they also sent me a video where Vicky did a shot to shade Linda and said it is too late to apologize. So is this the same person you people are telling me that they are supposed to apologize to Vicky and the husband, knowing fully well that somebody just apologized now? They are still saying that, she is still saying that it is too late to apologize.
Can I say something, please? Hello, can you hear
Go
me,
ahead,
Choice?
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
So what I'll say
Go
is
ahead, please give me 5 minutes. I'm here with you.
Vicky is someone that she's very, 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 very proud. She's very proud. And when you're dealing with somebody that you know has a lot of ego and is very proud, your defense mechanism will be up too, and you will also want to show that person that you're not going to back down. I feel like it wouldn't have cost Vicky anything when all these mom vloggers started fighting back to say, stop speaking about me, I don't want you on my channel. It wouldn't have cost Vicky anything to just drop a simple, even if it's one line on her community tab, to say, I am sorry if what I did, you ever felt it was wrong or you felt offended, I am sorry. She never did that. She never for once thought that she did anything wrong. Like, how grandiose can you be in your delusion to never think that you did anything wrong to those people with the amount of videos that people like me watched? And I don't know these people from anywhere. And I'm very offended on their behalf. And she never felt that she did anything wrong to them. I feel like they also have the right to feel like they've never done anything wrong to her too. But if I'm being honest, I wish they engaged in court proceedings, because
Exactly.
I know what it means not to engage in court proceedings, and what that would lead to. I wish they got a lawyer and they engaged in it. I wish they also played for the judge the videos where
And
Vicky
the
would speak
counters
about people.
as well.
Yeah, and they counter sue her as well. Very, I wish they did
I
that to
am
her.
back, okay?
Thank you. That's exactly what. Debs, let me add to what you're saying. Let me tell you Vicky's problem generally. Vicky thought that she was using her husband as a weapon. The voice note that Choice played the other day, obviously, as you guys heard, it was addressed to myself, and then I was meant to not send you to Choice. That's how it was. Vicky uses every opportunity she gets to talk down on people, to make herself feel like she's bigger than people. So you're very right about her being proud. Even her husband, you're doing this sort of niche. There was no reason for us to know who your husband is, for you to tell us your husband's profession. But even her children, there was a time Vicky, I believe she used, because again, I'd never really watched Vicky. I only heard about her from other reactors, right? There was a time that Vicky would even use her children as a weapon to say that her children looked a certain way or dressed a certain way. All of these things is just pride, arrogance. I'm a doctor's wife. Now it's come to bite you in the ass. That's the only reason, because there was no time when her husband's profession was relevant to her content. It's not like you're doing medical content or anything, or you're doing content where you're advising women about childbirth or anything, where you're saying, oh, my husband is a doctor and he has told me this and that. It was never relevant. The only reason Vicky kept bringing out her family was to use as a weapon to show that she's doing better than people. The same thing that happened in the voice notes yesterday. Every opportunity, I'm bigger than you, you are smaller than me, I'm above the knee, is that same mentality. And that's why I kept saying, again, I have said this over and over again, Vicky is wrong. Vicky is the one that put her husband out there. Vicky is at fault. There was no reason why Vicky could not have apologized when everybody else apologized. In fact, the problem that Vicky has with certain people like Choice and Banigos today is because they apologized. Let's call a spade a spade. They were mature enough to say, you know what, this is not above us. We can move on to other things. We can even do reaction and be fair. What is the problem that Vicky actually has with other people that is because they apologized? That's how bad Vicky is. And this is what I'm saying. Nobody has the monopoly to sue. When Vicky sued, I believe that editorial and Lily had a strong case as well. They should have countersued. That's my point. Anybody can do whatever they want. Go and sue. Your husband's mentor said they should sue. No wahala. Oh yeah, let's sue. But there's no reason why editorial and Lily couldn't have countersued. And I do think that they had a very good case myself. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I just have lots of lawyers around me. So I have my mom was a lawyer as well. I have a rough idea of how it works. They should have countersued and everybody would have rested. But then again, why could Vicky not apologize? And why is she mad at people that apologized? Pride. We did not need to know if your husband was a doctor, but you wanted to show people that you're better than them, in quotes. And this is what you have gotten from it now. The end.
Thank you
I
so
second
much,
that. She
Abby.
should
Let
have
us
took
allow, I
countersuit.
think, excuse me, I think someone, we have two people. We have, I think, when I wasn't here, I think Gift and Lauren Nova Toko.
Yeah.
Is that the original
It's
Lauren?
gift Sassy. I'm here. Good afternoon, everyone.
Please, let me ask question. Is this the original Lauren or another Lauren?
It's the fake one.
Okay. So, because maybe the name there. Okay. Who is talking now? Who is
Gift.
talking? Gift. Okay.
Gift.
Gift over to you.
I just want to brief something and just leave. Good afternoon, everyone.
In this issue of Vicky of a thing, I know when Vicky started YouTube, when we used to come on Choice live stream, they will say sub for sub, banana for banana, and all that. I noticed some attributes. She would just comment, hey, you never follow me. Why you never follow me? I could do this. I was like, what kind of a person is this? Until she started doing reaction. I subscribe to Vicky, but reaction, I don't really like it. Because I remember when Edith built an hotel, then she got AC, then a TV, TV and all that. She reacted on it. That was when I got mad. Ami react, she's a bit nice whenever she reacts, but Vicky, she's always bullying, and whenever she's talking, she will say, my husband is my husband this, my husband that. Nobody is asking you about your husband, but whenever she talks, she's always bringing up my husband this, my husband that. She even reacted on Nello. One day I was at Port Harcourt. I saw Nello. I snubbed. I just passed. Do you think I'll come and meet her?
Hello, Gift. Let's talk on
Yeah.
the issue on ground, okay?
So
Talk
the issue
on the
on
matter.
ground,
Yes,
you
yes.
see, yeah, I know I'm going somewhere, please. You see this issue on ground, okay? We know that Vicky has gone to court. They asked them to pay, was it 40 million thereabouts? Let me tell you the facts. I'm going to tell you. You see, for Linda, Vicky does not have, see, if Vicky like me, she get all the whole lawyer, right? Canadian embassy. Vicky does not have Linda passport number. She doesn't know how she migrated to that place. She doesn't have
Joy,
an address.
Joy,
Let me finish. When I'm done, you can say
Joy,
whatever you want to
Sorry,
say.
this is not what we're talking about.
you're not speaking about the matter. You're going to cause a problem here.
Please, Gift. Please, ma. I want you to go straight to the point. The topic that brought us today. I don't want us to bring too much talk. Just state the fact. Thank you, ma. Welcome, everybody.
Well, anyways, the fact I want to state here is that nobody will ever apologize to Vicky husband. Vicky was wrong from the onset. If other reactors came out and said they were sorry, as in, I don't see any big deal. Vicky coming out and said that she's sorry, and everyone will apologize. Yes, she insulted Mazi, and the other mommy YouTubers, they insulted her husband. So it is vice versa. Are you getting me? So I think when other people came out and said they were sorry, I think all other mommy YouTubers too will come out and say, we are sorry to your husband. She started it from the onset. Vicky, I subscribe, like I'm saying, I subscribed to Vicky, but when I saw her content, I unsubscribed. Vicky husband, could you believe that Vicky husband is actually from my husband's place? She's actually from her husband's place. I was surprised that why will she bring herself so low and come out and start insulting other mommy YouTubers' husband? It doesn't make sense. So the best thing is, Vicky, just say I am sorry. And this cut of 18, talk to your husband. I won't lie to you. If I can, you see, is your wife that is the closer person to talk to the husband. Man, the verse. There's how man go verse. There's how you go rob your husband, baby, forget. Case go close. That is just it. And other mommy YouTubers will come out and apologize. They know they carry enmity go heaven. Because nobody knows tomorrow. We might sleep and not wake up tomorrow. That is just it. Let peace reign. That is just the only thing I want to say. Let peace reign. Let love lead. And we'll go places. That is all. Thank you very much. I'm done.
Thank you so much, Gift. Thank you. I really appreciate. Thank you for your contribution. Lawrence Ward, over to you. Welcome, everyone. Please like this video for me.
Yeah, hello, Choice. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. Um, there is a question I want to ask, and I want us to deliberate on this aspect of this whole issue. Have we ever think about it or thought about it? If these people in questions have actually received these letters that she sent out, this swing, the letters, did they receive the letter? Was it sent to their address? Did they receive it? Let's start from there. Because if I have deal with court issues,
if I do not receive letter for me to come to court that someone sue me, there is no case. So let's deliberate on this aspect. Did they receive letters from their lawyers or from the court?
Can I respond as a lawyer,
I
please? Is
beg you,
that
you people
okay?
should not be angry.
Yes.
I wasn't here when Laurie started the whole thing. I know you're waiting Laurie talk. Okay, make any person answer, please. I
So,
know
so
yeah.
basically, Lorraine is asking if they received notice for the court hearings. Can I just say, Lorraine, it's impossible for them to deny that they never received the notice. Okay, as a content creator, we all know that they saw it. Even if they did not receive it in their house address, they saw it online. But the question is, was notice served properly in accordance with the law? I don't know what the law there states and how as to how service should be conducted. But I know you can serve someone via different means. You can serve, to their house address. You can serve on WhatsApp. You can serve on Instagram. You can serve via email. You can serve different ways. So, but the real question is that, sorry, the real answer to your question is that they cannot deny that they did not receive notice for the court proceedings. Okay. And even in law, when a notice is served, so for example, if the law states that you should serve a notice via first class post and you serve via post, so long as you have evidence of service, notice is deemed served, and deemed means irrevocably. So if you go to court and you say, oh, I didn't get the notice, I didn't see it, so long as I can produce a certificate of service, that's the letter from the postman that this letter was served, you can't deny it in law, because notice is not the same as knowledge. So anybody can come and say, oh, I didn't receive this letter, I never saw it. Anybody can lie. But the law believes that electronical, mechanical, engineering things, they do not malfunction unless something has made them malfunction. So the law would deem notice as being valid so long as there is
Okay.
proof that they served it.
Okay. Do you know why I asked this question? I don't know how it's been done in Nigeria. Like here in Sweden, if you sue someone, you is either you post it or through via email. You can't sue someone via social media or send them letter of notice via WhatsApp, via email or post. So that's why I asked this question. It might be, we are not sure. Nothing is sure. I think it'll be hard for them to say they didn't see it because a lot of them were doing videos talking about the court case. So if they didn't know about
I,
it,
I
then
think I think they will see it. They will see it. But my question is, why throughout the court proceeding, nobody represented them in the court? They didn't appear. So as a lawyer, Deb, what do you think about it? We did take people to court. No, we shouldn't laugh. This is very serious matter. We are learning together,
Okay.
my queens. We did
Hmm.
take people to court without even a lawyer or anybody standing for editorial or
Yes,
Linda.
yes, it's very,
Okay,
very possible. It's very
okay.
possible to sue someone. So, for example, now, if someone is owing you money and you decide to sue them to court that they should come and pay you your money, you serve every pre-action protocol. That's what they served, which is the letter that they should apologize. You can serve a letter, pay me before I go to court. They don't. When you go to court, as long as you have proof that you have notified them of this hearing, the court will also send a notice. That's what they do in the UK, at least that's what I know. The court will also serve a notice to them, to their address, that somebody has sued you. Come and speak for yourself. If you don't, they can obtain judgments in default against you. So the court is not going to be waiting for you because you did not show up. Okay, the court is not going to say, oh, because this person does not have anyone representing them, I will not give judgment. So long as they've given you multiple opportunities to come to court, they've adjourned multiple times for you to come and present your case and you don't, the judge will give judgment against you in your absence. But the only thing that you can now do is now apply to set aside that judgment. So editorial and Lily Pope can now apply to the court and say, we want to set aside this judgment that has been entered against us because one, we were not aware, we did not know. Two, we just found out. This is how we found out. Those are the only grounds. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want Vicky to watch this live stream and be happy in her mind thinking she has anything against these people. Because, like I said, I don't like Vicky. So I'm not going to say too much, and I'm not trying to, give editorial and her husband a case. But what I'm going to say is that the judgment can be validly given in their absence. So the fact that you do not come is not an excuse as to why the judge will not give judgment. So long as there's proof that you've been made aware of these ongoing proceedings, but still, editorial Lady Pope and the rest can apply to set the judgment aside. But there are a few conditions that must satisfy the court before the judgment can be set aside.
Okay, I also want to say something regarding what Abby said about Vicky's husband being a doctor, his reputation and stuff like that. I think when I watched one of Vicky's live stream, she said that publicly, she said that her husband watched her videos, and in fact, he edits most of her videos. And these videos are not just ordinary videos. These videos contain bully, like she bully people, defame people. So if he knows he's a doctor, why would he engage himself in such content? Or why would he even want his wife to be engaged in such content if he has a reputation to protect? You know, why would you want to like get yourself involved to the extent addicting most of these videos? And you are aware of most of these things. You didn't call your wife in order when you know you have a reputation to protect.
I think Deb is a lawyer, yes, so I think she has more understanding. Anyway, Deb
No,
said
not
something.
really, though, because I don't practice in Nigeria, so I can't
Okay,
really give
okay,
you much advice as to
okay.
And
There is a
also,
Nigerian
Debs,
problem.
you
legal
know why I
system.
asked that question in terms of like serve a letter of notice? Because here in Sweden, you can't sue me to court by serving me letter of notice through via social media. Do you get? Is that to my address or via email? So I can decide to go to court, even if the judge the case here in Sweden. I can decide to go to court anytime, any day, and show them proof that I didn't receive no post office or no postman came to my house to serve me letter of notice. I didn't receive it via email. It was served on social media, and I was just thinking it's just normal
It's a fraud or a
this thing. Do
scam.
you get?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm
Mhm.
asking, because it's very vital for us to know if did they receive the letter
I think
via post or email.
I think she must have gotten their address one way or the other because Lily Pope said they found out her address and she knows editorial's business address. And you can
Okay,
serve to
okay,
someone's business address as well. But the thing
okay.
is, I am sure editorial and Lily, I want to believe that they did consult, a
Lawyer.
lawyer, and the lawyer must have advised them. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what that lawyer, because Nigerian legal system, enforcement of judgments, getting judgment is one thing. Enforcing that judgment is a different ball game in Nigeria, and their process for enforcement is not really strict. If it is in the UK now, you will get that money one way or the other against that person if you have a valid
In
judgment. But in
Sweden.
Nigeria, how will you get 40 million? How? Let's be real. The process for enforcing judgment in Nigeria is not that advanced to compel anybody to pay any money. If that's the
And
way now, people will be suing a lot.
also, I want to say something. Why I do not take this court case really seriously is because it's in Nigeria. Do you get? If it was to be here in UK, here in Sweden, like Europe or UK, other countries, I would be more concerned for Lily, for Edith and the sisters. But in Nigeria, in fact, I can just go to any lawyer to just write me letter. I might not go to court just to scare you, to sue you. I don't know. Nigeria law system is really messed up. So even talking
Um,
about this court issue, I don't think I don't know.
I don't think Vicky was bluffing, because she went to court several times. She recorded herself. She even posted the full judgment on her community tab because she was happy and excited about it. She even told us that we should go to court, give them the case number, go to Bielsa Federal High Court. We'll find out the case. So I think they did sue them at this point, and they did get
Oh,
judgment.
the court case is not fake. Oh, I believe they sued them.
He's real. He's real. She did. She
Okay,
even gave
because
the
if
case
if they
number.
sue, They should have, no matter what, they should have responded to it. But if they do not want
Yes.
to respond to it, it's not a problem. I believe that they are not babies; they are adults. They have husbands, right? So before they
And
will
they
do
have lawyers
anything,
as well.
they have lawyers
Lauren,
as well. Before they will do anything, their husband, their family will be involved. Then you know, get the lawyer involved. You know, so because even the people involved are not even, they are not even bothered or anything like that. So why would we be bothered about it? They are not bothered.
Lauren, did you hear
So
when I said that at the very least, what me I thought they were going to do is they're going to counter sue?
yeah,
Especially
yeah,
because on one side there's even is a combined case, right, with Lily and editorial. I think they had a very strong case to counter sue, and that's why I'm not going to hold it over Vicky's head that she decided to go through the court system. That's her business,
exactly,
that's her prerogative.
exactly, yeah,
My own is you too. Why sue her ass as well? Like this
yeah,
thing is not, it's not to me.
yeah. It
It's
would
not
have been
that
a medium for them to get justice also because,
exactly.
yeah, true.
So I'm not going to now hold you over her head. At some point, Vicky did this. At some point, this person did this. She has now decided that she wants to sue because she's angry or whatever, or she's proud, whatever word you want to use. You to use that opportunity to counter sue her because you are also very much in your right to sue. So I can't really fault Vicky for that one. That's what she wanted to do.
Yeah,
That's
but the thing is,
up to her.
I'm sorry. Let me say something. Like, fine. Vicky decided to sue these women, and then, according to Abby and few people in the comment section, said they are supposed to counter sue, everything. But do you think it's everybody that wants to waste money on case? Somebody like me, I don't know. Nobody should sue me. Oh. Just tell me if I offend you, I will say sorry. Me, I cannot spend 1 naira for lawyer for courts. So I feel like someone that the way I've seen Linda, I don't know of editorial, but the way I've seen Linda, I would think that Linda will not want to spend money on lawyer case. I don't know. I don't know about editorial, but the way I see Linda, I don't think say as a Igbo woman, he go want spend money for court case.
No,
So
I agree
maybe
with
she just
you.
felt, but ignoring the old case is not the right thing to do.
Exactly. It's one
That's
of
it.
those kind of situations where choice, there's so many things in life that come up and you don't really want to do it. Like there's people that all of a sudden, like I said in the chat, I've had a mother that had terminal illness. Nobody keeps money for illness, but it comes up and you have to face it. So that's how I feel about this. And I know Lauren kept saying, Nigeria, the legal system. Listen, that's what you think until you get into it. The legal system is the legal system, regardless of the country. Yes, things might be slow, things might be unstable in Nigeria, but there's no good in. We've known of people that ignored something very simple, and it just was a case of them going to visit one Christmas and they were nabbed from the airport. Debs, correct me if I'm wrong. It's just better to have a clean slate, whatever the case.
Yeah, me, I would never advise. I don't know which lawyer advised them. You know, Nigerian lawyers, they tackle cases from different angles. A lawyer might tell them, see, let them sue you. They can never get anything. But me, I would have advised them to have
So it's one of those
responded.
things
They
where
should have
yes,
attended. But you see, look at it. They
Ah,
sued them in Bielsa. It would mean that editorial and Lily Pope would have had to travel down to Bielsa. You
but
know,
Debs didn't get a case where that
Abby,
would have, yeah.
do you know why I said so?
May we dey talk one by one. Continue.
I have seen situations whereby in Nigeria, whereby someone sues someone and the person did not like go to court or respond to any of the stuff like that, and the case was judged, and the person did not see the money. Nothing happened. Do you get? That's why I said Nigerian law system. If it was to be in Europe here, and Troy saying nobody should sue her. If it was to be in Europe, somebody sue you, you have to go and apologize to that person to withdraw, because
Yeah, I
the law
understand,
system here
Lauren.
in Europe is very strong.
The
If
law
it
system
you
in
just
Nigeria is
insulted the
also
person,
no, the
yeah.
law system in Nigeria is also strong. It's just very slow, and you never know when to catch up with you. And it also depends on the opposing side as well. We see it on
That's the thing. That's the
depends on
thing.
the
That
opposing
that
side.
Abby is kind of right. So
If it
I feel
decides
okay.
for money in 5 years' time, she wants to pursue it again. It is what
Mm,
it is. Like the reason why that's your case that you explained, Lauren, is because the opposing side did not continue to pursue. It's just very slow, but it
Okay.
doesn't mean that it doesn't hold water.
Okay, but they've
I said
had the
I would
final
rather
court
not. I would
this
rather
thing now.
not. And to answer choice as well, Yes, I'm personally, I'm sort of person that I weigh a lot of issues, and I'm just like, it's not worth my time. It's not just the money. There's a lot of stress that goes toward the back and forth. I don't have energy for most of the time. So a lot of people decide they're not going to focus on a court case because it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money and back and forth. Yes. But unfortunately, someone that sues you, you can't say I don't want to do it. Just like anything else in life, it has come in impromptu. You kind of have to now do it. You're an adult. Things
Yeah,
come
you're
up.
very correct. There is
Things
something I
come
want
up.
to
Things
say.
come
There
in,
is
come
something.
up impromptu, and you have to face it.
Okay, Abby, you're right. But there is something I want to say. In this whole thing, all these shenanigans going on, this court case, she came out, she always come out to update us on YouTube, read it by ourselves, tell us the judgment, tell us everything. Every time she give update. And this set of women did not come out to say anything. So of recent, I saw the community tab was screenshot by Linda's community tab was screenshot. She stated even tag people that she did not even think she offended, tag them. And at the end of the write up, she apologized. I feel like we are all human beings here.
Choice.
Nobody is, listen, let me finish talking, ma. Nobody is perfect. When people say, let it go, let it go. We don't know what it tomorrow go bring. Where will they carry this fight and this a lawyer and this court case and this anger they go? A woman that said, okay, you say he don't defame you, he don't come and come apologize. Whether directly or indirectly, she apologized. You now went to your shot and said apology is too late. Like I know
Choice,
what
can I
is
say
that?
something?
Look,
Can I say
Go ahead.
something?
Because I don't
sorry,
my own
Lorraine.
person.
Yeah,
Lorraine, so sorry. When
yeah.
she
Okay.
Linda just posted that sorry apology, right? The court case was already ended at that point. So I understand where you're coming from, but in regards to the case, I don't think that would be valid because they've already gone through proceedings and judgment was already issued.
I
So
want to say something regarding the post. I don't think that has to do with the court issue, but as humans, like what Troy said, whether be it you are wrong or not, just for you to have peace within yourself, she apologized, and let's put the court case aside, like human being, like person, your person. Someone came out to apologize to whoever she has offended, be it she know you or she does not know you. And the only thing you could do, like what Abby said, she has pride, is to go make a video on your channel and write apology not accepted. You know, I don't know. So even if these people had came out the first time to apologize,
Please
would
click on the
Vicky
link. You can come
still
in.
drop the case? The very first time she sued them, even if they came out to apologize, would she have dropped the case? So it just depends on the person you are dealing with. And Vicky, I don't know, I feel like Vicky wants to prove a point to everybody that, I'm going to deal with you. I'm better than you. I have this, I have that. I don't know, Sha.
I don't know if you people remember this. Let us also go back. There was a time, even when the street was hot, that Linda came out to say that every reactor enter house, Operation Sweep the Road. She apologized before stopping this reacting. No? She apologized to everyone, even if she apologized. I remember she did a video to apologize
Yeah,
to
that's true.
everybody and said she has moved on. Now
That's
again,
true.
after the judgment, she's coming back to we are all human beings. No. We are all human beings. It is well. Please, if you want to join the panel, jump on the link, please. Anyone wants to talk? So, what is the way forward now after this judgment, the 40 million? What about if Linda and the rest decided not to comply and pay these damages? What will happen?
Um,
Yeah.
for me, I would just say let's see how it plays out. We are here on this social media. Let's see how it plays out because I just feel like this whole court issue was not necessary, but at the same time she decided to sue, right? These people are not bothered. Like we see them upload videos, stuff like that. Some of them even traveled out recently, and before you travel, before if you have done visa before in Nigeria, you need to go get police reports, stuff like that. So let's just see how it plays out, because I just feel like Vicky doing going about this court case is a thing of pride, a thing of I want to show people that I can deal with them. I don't know. That's just what I think. Let's
Okay,
just we
Lauren, you
cannot do
said a
anything
valid
now.
thing. There
We
is
cannot
something
do
Lauren
anything.
just said. Lauren, you said something and it's true. If somebody like, okay, this whole court case and everything, and we saw the likes of Linda traveling out of the country with police reports, if she has a criminal record or a court case, a visa will not be granted. Then we see the like of the Jay-Z new wife that just traveled. Is it that the system, sorry, is it that the system in Nigeria is not working, or they are
It's a
not
civil
aware?
case. It's not a
Okay,
criminal
okay,
case. So
okay.
the defamation was a civil case. So it's not there's no crime. They can still travel. It's an offense against the people that want to sue. Sorry, it's not even an offense. That's the wrong word to use. So they've considered it an offense. They've considered that they've defamed them. So it's not. It has nothing to do with them not being able to travel. So there's nothing that should stop them from traveling in that kind of situation. Even if she emails their school, the school will be like, okay, they defamed you. Okay, we're not Nigeria, we're not the courts. Go and tell them to enforce your judgment. What do you want us to do? So because she defamed you does not mean she can't go to school. Because she defamed you does not mean she does not have the right to travel out. It's not a crime, it's not a criminal case, it's a civil
So I
case.
don't know.
So
I don't know if you people listened to the audio recording of yesterday, where she stated, and I was much concerned because I know how it works here. I was much concerned because she said, even if Linda is in Canada, immigration, they can write something, and that is even easier. And you just said something which I feel like, okay, this is how it works here. Whether they decided to write petition to Linda's school, do you understand? And say, okay, oh, she has a case here. I believe that the school will not even show concern, except they have criminal thing to show that Linda has done here. But so far, so good with all this lawyer thing, there is no criminal issue here. So the petition, I don't know if it's going to stand, how they are going to draft the petition, how they are going to write it, or they want to write to embassy, Canada embassy, to deport her back. I don't know, but where I am in Germany, things don't work like that. So please,
yes,
somebody should help
let me
me.
let me say all these threats of whistleblowing, like all these threats of I'm going to go and report you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I feel like people don't understand that they investigate as well. And they on a lot of these systems, especially in the UK, they understand how vindictive Nigerians can be. They understand how evil some people can be, that they will make false allegations against people just to, you know, make their life miserable by reporting them to the home office, by reporting them to their school or to anything. So they understand. If you write to Linda's school or anybody's school or anywhere or any immigration, number one, they already know who did it. The people that you've gone to report, they already know the person that is responsible or the options of the persons that could be responsible. They know. That's one. Two, they are going to go and the school is probably going to invite them and say, oh, they said this about you. What do you have to say? And I'm not trying to give anybody, heads up on what they can say, but there are very, very strong ways they can defend themselves. Somebody say I defamed them. They can say they don't even know the person. And even if they want to say they don't know the even if
Debs, you're
they want
absolutely right. You're right.
even if they don't want to say that, they can say, well, we never received notice, so that's why we never attended, and it's a civil case. Like all these threats of whistleblowing, like, just calm down, all the people that feel like you have anything against anybody, because because you've said that thing does not mean they are going to deport the person, and they will already know who did it. That's all I can say about that, though.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, we have a guest. Being welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, sis. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Over to you,
Um,
please.
what I would like to say is that I know there's this thing with the court case going on. Like, I've been on these streets for a while. I've seen the beginning of everything. How Vicky joined YouTube and the things she did and said about people's families and all that. Then at the end of the day, or at the end of the day, like we're here where we are today, I'm talking about the court case. Someone was saying that like we are all humans. We are Nobody's above mistakes. Vicky wronged Lily and the other mommy vloggers, and then they also intend decided to revenge. I'm not sure why Vicky is being overly vindictive. Like when you were the first to throw the first stone, you have stepped on these mommy vloggers' toes for a very long time. You have done like really, really, and you have done and said very, very, very hurtful things to these people for so many years. They've been mute, they've been quiet, and it was just the one time that they decided to, you know, talk back or kind of, revenge as well, just to bring some kind of sanity. You have decided to, take this whole thing to court, and even at this point, like you're not really willing to let go. I understand Vicky's husband is the one suing this mom vloggers, but we all know, we are all not kids, that Vicky is like behind this whole thing, giving the husband the push, go for it, do it, when you know that you all this while, all these years, you have been pinching these guys, saying the most hurtful things to them and all that. Look, this life, we are all here talking and all that. Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody, the day you wake up or the day you feel like you want to get up and you can't even feel your body, that is the end of everything. To what extent? At the end of the day, all this noise, that the day we all sleep and not wake up, it brings the end to everything. And the funny part is that when we die one day, all these things won't matter. All these shenanigans and like it's not going to matter. Why won't Vicky let go? Like, to what extent do you want to prove that I'm the boss or I'm vindictive or you can't do this when for so many years you have been pinching these people? You have done and said so many hurtful things to these people. When editorial opened her hotel, she analyzed the things in the hotel. This thing is here, the AC is that, the TV is this, it should have been this, it should have been that. I even remembered, I think they even sent someone, or I don't know if it was a spy or something, just to see how things ran in that hotel. If not
Bean,
because Mhm.
God will bless you. Please continue. I want people to understand that we should let this thing go. Continue, my God bless.
Yeah. So when Edith opened her hotel, I think like it got to some point that like I want to believe, or I think I did see a video, a thumbnail, or something along that line, and it suggested that they might have sent a spy or someone within the YouTube community must have gone there to see how things run. Like, how evil can you be? And let's not forget when they were comparing Edith to other YouTubers here who were already born rich. Edith's background is very different from other people who they were trying to compare her with at the time. Edith was literally starting from the very scratch. How do you compare someone's achievement to someone who was like who already had some kind of push? How do you do that? For like, don't you think that that would be painful? Watching that video, like, or what, how do you think she was going to feel coming across like these videos of people comparing her hard work of tears and sweat to someone who probably already had a very good start, or already, like, has a silver lining? Do you get what I mean? So many things have been done, before. When you go through Vicky's channel and her friend's channel, man, like, you will see like in one day she could do like 10 videos on top of one person. 10 videos. Your thumbnail, imagine, we are all human beings. Let this be a moment of reflection. At the time, people would say, "Oh, we are just catching cruise." That's what, and I would always ask myself, how do you catch cruise at the expense of another person's mental health? To you, it is cruise, but have you stop to ask yourself what this cruise you're catching, the implication is having on another person's mental health. You are using someone's sanity to catch your cruise. And you think it's okay. You think it's fine. You didn't think about this person's emotions. You didn't think about their mental health all this while. Like, can we
B,
all?
B,
Mhm,
there is please, ma, you will continue. There is a comment that is making me to laugh, and I feel
mhm,
like let's just laugh a little because we are taking things too serious. But you will continue. There's a
mhm.
comment I want to read. Like she edited Mazi into a wedding gown. continue, continue talking, ma. It's
Like,
very funny.
do you get what I mean? That same Vicky, I remembered on a thumbnail, put Lily's Bam Bam, Lily's Nyash, entitled it Black Nyash or something like that. How would you feel if you wake up every morning and your face is showing on people's thumbnails in the most derogatory manner? Like, let's all be very, let's just have some moments of reflection. Because I know almost every one of us on this live stream today, we all knew and saw what happened. I know some people are fairly newer, so they probably don't know the genesis of this whole thing. But I want to believe majority of us have been here long enough to actually see everything, how everything played out from the beginning to the end. If you woke up every morning and then you're seeing your face on people's thumbnails with very funny captions, like, I mean, and then when they decide to retaliate, you take things to the very extreme. You're not willing to let go. Vicky, if you're watching this video, let me tell you something. You see, this life, we are not the owner of life. This body that our spirit and soul like sit in is borrowed. And the scary part is that you don't even know when the owner will come for the body and tell you that your time is up. That very day, the day that happens, every other thing comes to an end. All the I want to prove a point, all the I am bigger than you, I am this, I am that, it comes to an end. To what extent? And you know this the funny part, when on the day of judgment, when you go, all these things, it won't matter. It won't. Vicky, let it go. Let it go. You know, in your heart of hearts, you have wronged these people, and even till date, you still maintained you have never wronged anyone. Do you know how painful that is? For years, people were catching crews with people's like mental health issues. I remembered another man vlogger that used to be trolled, or that used to be very popular for the bad reasons, or let me say, reactors used to react on a lot. She came here and said she was battling mental health issues. She was going through a very tough time, backdoors outside of YouTube. But it was that same period, I believe, people like reacted through this girl. She's this, she's that, she's that. Like, look, we are all human beings. How would
Please,
you
can you
feel if
remind us? Can you remind us the name?
Diana,
Oh, okay, okay.
when
I
she
was
came
I
and
was
said,
one of them.
yeah,
She
when she
was.
came and she said she was dealing with a lot of things, then her mom, I think she was also dealing with her mom's issue. Then I think at postpartum as well. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys remember that period. It was a whole, and I want to believe it's not just Diana probably going through tough time. Even Edith at some point said she was having, like, she was pregnant with her last baby, going through a lot as a pregnant woman. And then you come online, you see all these things every
My
day. And the
goodness.
sad part was you hear people say it's just for cruise. If someone is catching cruise with your mental health, if someone is using your sanity in a football game, playing it like that, like in a field, how would you feel? How would you feel? Vicky, if you come across this video, let it go. Let it go. Even there's a part in the Bible that says that we have sinned, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We all have sinned. We have all stepped on each other's toes one way or the other. You are not innocent. You instigated these people for so many years. You have trolled them. You have done the worst, said things about people's children, even Diana's husband. I remember you did so many horrible things. Just the one thing they did to you, you can't seem to let go. Well, that's all I have to say. Like, let's just let this be some kind of moment of reflection for all of us. Like, and just ponder over these things. To what extent? The day we sleep and we don't wake up, The day you want to raise your arm and you can't do it. You even want to scream. You can't seem to even call the next person sitting beside you. Everything comes to an end. Everything. And when at that point, every other thing won't matter anymore. All this court case and all, it won't matter anymore. Life is so funny, so fickle. We just can't tell what is gonna happen the next time. The next moment, the next 1 minute, we all don't know what is gonna happen to all of us. So if you sin against God and you have been forgiven, why do you want to go the extreme length just to prove revenge, especially when you were the first to throw the first stone? That's all I've got to say. Thank you very much.
Can
Thank
I
you so
say
much.
that you've spoken really well. You've spoken really well, Miss or Mrs. B. But I feel like people like Vicky, there's no point begging her. There's no point saying don't revenge. There's no point saying, oh, don't do this to these people, don't be angry, forgive. She will always want to do what's on her mind. She will always want to get her last bite, or how should I put it? She will always want to be the one that has the last laugh. So
No,
if you
Debs, I'm going to disagree with you. Sorry. You know why? Everybody have this soft spot in their hearts. There is nobody that don't have this soft spark. No matter how your heart is strong, I believe if Vicky listened to Bean, that soft spot will be touched. Let's give a benefit of that. For me, I feel she'll let go. I feel so. Continue,
you're
ma.
so nice, Choice. You're so
Thank you.
nice.
Choice is
I
using
disagree, Choice.
choice is using reverse psychology. Vicky is not going to listen. Don't worry.
Okay, no, just to add, not to cut you guys off, but Debs, I know you're a legal person and all that, and trust me, I've never been a big fan of this reaction stuff because I have always seen it from a very, very different perspective, right from the get-go. I have never really been a fan of all this reaction thing because I'm like, how do I feel? How will I feel if someone is using my things I have shared myself on these streets, and then they turn, they twist, they add so many meanings into it, and it becomes something else. So I've never really been a fan of this
Choice, can you please filter the comments?
I've never been a fan of
Done, ma, done.
I've never really been a fan of, and especially for Vicky. Like, I don't want to say that I don't like Vicky, but that's the truth. I've never really been. I've seen there are so many reactors and all that. There are so many of them. But you see, Vicky, God, I have never. I've never liked her style of reaction. Nothing. So I'm not trying to beg Vicky. Or I'm not like, I'm just talking from life's points of view in general. Do you get what I mean? Like, of course, we can go there, the hash way. Hey, Vicky, how dare you? Shouldn't have done. No, 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 no. But at the end of the day, when you go to bed, when you're lying down in bed, like, I think I want to believe what choice. I want to buy what choice is saying a little bit. We are all human. You see, no matter how you think, how hard, how stone hard, or how hard, stone cold. I mean, how cold your heart is, you have a soft spot. We all sit down and we have some moments of reflection almost every day. I don't know about other people, but I do that a lot. In the midst of the heat and all the chaos and all that, when I go back to my house and I'm lying down, I'm on my bed, there's just that sober moment of reflection. We all do. Even if it's not every day, from time to time, we all do. Vicky, think about it. I'm not begging you. You can still decide to go on with your lawsuits and whatever. But life also have a way of, you know, paying people back. It might not be through YouTube. It could be through other means. It could be through any other thing. There was an incident recently. I live in Canada. There was an incident recently. It happened in the US. There's this guy, an immigrant, driving. He was driving and took an illegal turn on the highway. And just like that, this guy's life has come to an end. And he killed three people. That accident killed three people. And just like that, this guy's dreams, everything has come to an end. He's not dead, but you know what that means? You're going to spend the rest of your life in jail because you took the lives of three people. Now, when this guy woke up that morning, I can bet that he never anticipated this kind of thing happening. He just left his home, went to his car like the way we all do, drive on the highway like we all do, and never anticipated a day like something like that was going to happen. Even in the next 1 minute, if someone had told him that his life was going to be, jeopardized, or like his dreams, everything is going to be shattered, no, he wouldn't have believed it. That's why I said earlier that in the next 1 minute, we don't even know what is going to happen. That guy that left his house and killed 3 people because of an illegal U-turn, he didn't know that was going to happen. Now he's in the hands of the law. Killed 3 people. I know, like, he's definitely going to serve a jail term. But that is something he never planned for. That is something he never anticipated. That is something he didn't even know was going to happen. He left his house just like any other person would leave their house to start their day, and something like that happened. So, Vicky, again, I am not begging you. You can still go ahead and do your stuff because you are not a nice person. You are not a good person yourself. I'm
Oh
not a
no, Bean, you've said so many nice things. I don't want you to add the one that we also make her to say, okay.
okay.
Do you know why I say that? Do you know why I say that? When you're petting a child, you don't immediately spark the person on the bonbon. Now we are doing the right thing. To be honest, Vicky is a nice person.
She's really
No,
nice. Me, I'm begging
see,
for her.
excuse me. Let me learn. Vicky is a nice person. When we were doing reacting together, I can say she's a very nice person. Even when we know we both, every one of us have we are not perfect, but she has good sport. I feel like assumption in this case, so that people are pushing her. So let us talk to her nicely to let it go. Let it go. See, this life, it's too small. Let's enjoy our life, do our thing. If you say you don't want to come back to reaction again, it is fine. Continue your content, because when you put things in your heart, see, it hinders a lot of goodies coming your way. So please, let us encourage her to let it go. Let everybody move on. Let everybody forgive, and let everybody move on.
Question
Like
choice.
Linda has apologized recently and even apologized before. Let it go. If Vicky decided not to openly come out and apologize, it is fine. If she wants to go privately, it is also okay. If she does not want to apologize, but let everything go.
Okay,
That's
choice.
just it.
I perfectly get where you're coming from. But like I said, I'm not trying to, or we're not trying, yeah, let me speak for myself. I'm not trying to kind of beg Vicky because it's just like an open kind of conversation. So we're just hoping that Vicky sees the sense in what we all are saying, because none of us, we are not perfect. Even me, I am not perfect. I've stepped on people's toes. People have stepped on my toes as well. So let's just forgive as God, or whatever her object of belief is in, also forgives, and move on with our lives. But before I end, I really want to commend Choice. This is the very first time I've ever engaged Choice in on her live stream. It's so like it's so peaceful.
I'm a new person now. Glory be
It's
to
so,
God.
it's so peaceful. Like, I'm not even scared, joining in. Before, I would just watch and then just scroll past. So I really want to commend you for that, and I pray that God grants you all your heart desires and takes you very
Amen.
far.
Amen.
Please let me come and beg now. I'm begging for Vicky. People should forgive her. She will listen to this voice note and she will learn. Vicky,
Who is talking
Zeno.
now, please? Oh, Zeno.
Oh,
Oh.
Zeno is talking. Let us mute and listen to her.
you've gotten the court judgment, so regardless, it's going to be on record that all of those things were lies and nothing happened, or your husband didn't do anything. So please, I'm begging. Let's all move on. The new term for the YouTube street is peace. Let us all preach peace. Let's change. Let's move on. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to like each other. Let's respect each other. Let's acknowledge our wrongs and let's move on. And on behalf of Vicky, me and I'm apologizing for everybody that is hurt. Sorry. Sometimes us Delta people screens to enter our head, and we're actually very prideful. I apologize. We are sorry. She might not come out and say it, and she not send me this message that I'm doing. She probably doesn't even ever want to talk to me again. But I apologize. You should please forgive her and let's move on. Also, Troy, thank you.
Before I allow the next person to talk, Zeno, I don't think in this, okay, for me, I don't have anything against Vicky. So it's not me that you're saying this. So because to be honest, Vicky, if you're watching this live stream, I love you. I love everything about you. We have misunderstanding. Don't forget what we've been through. All right. And don't forget the niche we choose that embarrassed us. Use our raw body. Use our raw body. When like the live stream I did yesterday, you said something that you sent my breastfeeding video to me, and I overreacted. It was how I felt at that time that a woman is not supposed to send my breastfeeding video, thinking that they will use it for evil. But if that doesn't suit well with you, if you're watching me, I am saying I am sorry. Vicky, let it go. Do not let anybody push you. Nothing that they use problem do. We love you here on this platform, and I wish you all the best of luck. Let me let other people watch and talk.
Sorry, Choice, I have something to say. I have a problem with apologizing for somebody who hasn't apologized. She needs to apologize, and people have to push for her, for people to forgive her. That is how it works. There is no sign that Vicky is willing to apologize. Even up until yesterday, I mean, when did she send that voice notes? Is it yesterday or the day before? Vicky was still throwing jabs and insulting people. So I don't understand what's going on this live stream that we're apologizing for Vicky. What are we apologizing for? She needs to come out and apologize. Let it not be that we're echoing it. That's how I feel. I'm so sorry. Of course, I have nothing against Vicky. Why would I? I don't know her from anywhere. But the reality here is she also needs to be willing to drop the case. She also needs to be willing to apologize. And then let it not be that platforms like this are echoing that and pushing for people to forgive her. But I don't understand what's going on here because even up until yesterday or the day before, she was moving mad. So what is going on?
Okay. Can I
Let
say
me let
my
me
I
own?
want
quickly
to say
come in. I will
something.
allow you to talk, please. I want to go and
Okay.
attend to my child, but let me just quickly say something. Abby, we are not apologizing for anything. We are trying to let her, to call her to, as in to see the reason why she should let it go and apologize. If she, like I said, if she wants to apologize, she can apologize. It's not everybody that can say sorry in public. If she decided to go privately, she can do it. If she says she does not want to apologize, she can move on. Everybody have conscience. Everybody have karma that they will visit. So that is just my own. No. We are not saying that she should, we are apologizing. Let us see reason to move on. If she decide to apologize, if she decide not to apologize, but let it go. That's just my own. Let me leave you to talk. Debs, I thought you wanted to
Yeah,
talk.
yeah. So the thing is, Vicky will say she's not the one suing. She always says it when she comes out to say, I'm not the one suing, it's my husband that is suing. And an apology at this stage, if we're saying, oh, just forgive and forget, she has already gone to court, she has already obtained judgment. The only thing we can say maybe we will beg for is that maybe they should forget about it after today. Nobody should talk about the court case or the judgment anymore. But judgment has already been obtained. She's already done her worst. The only maybe, should I say, worst thing she can do now is to go and do all those whistleblowing kind of thing. But if we are going to beg Vicky, you've offended everybody as well. Everybody has forgiven you as well. So I would say you should also forgive and forget. And apart from that, stop going behind closed doors to go and be, you know, sabotaging people. Okay, stop going behind closed doors. You say you don't want to do reaction anymore, but you are still involving yourself. We still see you in one way or the other in certain places that is still very questionable. I don't know if you would want me to bring this here, but we all know that Vicky is still one way. She's still dropping breadcrumbs all around, even though she's not reacting anymore. She's still
God bless you,
instigating
Deb.
things behind
That's
closed
my
doors.
point.
You know,
Debs, that's my point. Up until
yeah,
yesterday, Vicky
Please,
still
yeah.
moved.
So. I know the choice, you
People
may
will
not
be
want to
crying
hear
for her
this.
now.
Choice, you may not want to
Please,
hear
I don't
this.
want you to call any platform
Yeah,
that
but she's
is
still,
not connected
I
here.
know, I
You are
won't call
right.
any
You are
name,
right. Yes,
but we
she's
still
connected
saw
to
that
all
she's
those
still
things. Yeah.
sending voice notes to certain people that are still doing certain things. Come on. When are you going to? How can we beg that kind of person? Like, it shows that she has not even seen anything wrong in what she has done. She doesn't feel like she did anything wrong. How can we then make that person even understand that, okay, she should let anything go? To her, she's on her rights. To her, she wants to, show people that she has power, and her power is that she has court judgment now. So I just feel like people like Vicky, it's only time that can teach them a lesson. That's all I have to say. It's just time that will teach her. And you can't beg people. See, wicked people, I'm not saying Vicky is wicked or anybody is wicked. Oh. You need to allow wicked people do the wickedness they have in their heart. Otherwise, they will not be satisfied. If there's any other length Vicky feels she wants to go to against these people, I'm going to tell her, don't do it. But in your heart, if you feel like you want to do it so that your body will calm down, if you want to report this person to immigration, report, write letter, just do everything so that you can drink water and drop cup, so that you can know that you've done your worst to these people. Because you can't beg people not to execute the wickedness in their heart. So long as you keep begging them, it's like you are feeding their ego. If someone feels like they have an ammunition they want to use against somebody, it's better you just do everything that you want to do so that you can rest and calm down. That's what I think.
I want to
Okay.
say something. Can you guys hear
Let's
me?
listen. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I think it's not in our place to apologize on behalf of Vicky. To be sincere, whether we apologize on her behalf or not, if she doesn't want to let go, she won't let go. I remember when Choice made her apology video and then she did another live stream and she said to her fellow reactors, if you know you've offended these people, please apologize to them. We wronged them. So for me, it doesn't make sense for us to be telling the mom vloggers that, please, Vicky, forgive them. She wronged these people. She did them dirty. It's just a thing of tit for tat. So if she really wants to make peace, she wants to be at peace with herself, she needs to sit herself down, talk to herself, and admit to her wrongs. Own up to your wrongs. The ability of you not owning up to your wrongs, you cannot see anything wrong in all of the things she has done or she has done on these streets. She is still denying most of the things she has done on this street, and it's really painful. And these other parties, when they see all of these things, I don't think they would even want to like forgive her, because she's not somebody wronged me, and you're not even making effort to make peace or to apologize to me, and you want me to apologize to you. Where is it done? I just want us to be fair on this. you know like I said before, these people, we are not the one into this situation. These YouTubers, we can see that they are not bothered. I don't know if they are bothered privately, but publicly, they are not bothered. Some of them traveled out. Do you know what it means for somebody to sue you to court for defamation of character? It's a criminal case. If you assault somebody, it's a criminal case. So they are not bothered. Let's just sit and watch. If she's going to listen to some of the things you guys have said here on this live stream, is enough for her to retrace her steps. But the Vicky I'm seeing, Vicky just wants to let people know that, I am going to deal with you. I will deal with. She just wants to prove a point. And if she wanted to let go, she wanted to make peace, that very moment Choice made that apology video, she did the second video. Even some of Choice's live stream, she do mention, if you're a reactor, please apologize to these people we've wronged. Is enough to let go. Do you get? So it doesn't make sense. It doesn't sit well with me. You guys telling Vicky, forgive these mom vloggers. Forgive them for what? They didn't wrong her. She came for them unprovoked.
Lorraine, for me, I'm not saying like if you, I don't know if you were in this live stream earlier, I said she's supposed to apologize, but you cannot force people to apologize. So everybody is different. But if she's not willing to apologize, because from my side, I have seen
Okay,
Linda, I have seen
Choice.
apologize twice.
Okay,
If she's
thank
not
you.
ready to,
I
if
remembered.
she's not ready to apologize, let her just move on. Because let me tell you something, the Vicky I know, even if we are not close when we're doing reaction, the Vicky I know, I believe there are people pushing her to act like this. Vicky is
Okay,
very
but
soft.
Choice, you know we are adults, right?
Yeah, it's
You know
true,
we are
Sha. It's
adults.
true. Continue.
Okay, I want to say something. You see, if we are fighting, like Bini used to say, Magbe, you know me say make we like not for die. Do you understand? There are some things that you will find out about somebody or it's enough for you to like just let go. Do you get? It's enough for you to just like, it's okay. She has been going to this court case for months, and you can clearly see that these people are not even responding to you anymore or anything like that. Okay, before you went to the court case, when Lily decided to like, I think that was when you apologized. When Lily decided to like drop the cruise with Lily reaction stuff, I think Lily made a apology video, and she told you, Choice, that I never knew that, okay, I offended you, you know, so I'm sorry, but you hurt me, you offended me. And she apologized to other reactors. Do you get? So, like, what does she want from these people? What does she want? You want them to like? I don't understand what Vicky really want from these people. Okay, now I believe that Lily has reached out to Vicky allegedly, privately. Do you get? Okay, now recently now she made a public this thing post and apologized to everybody. She tagged you. It's enough for you to like let go, even though she knows that she's wrong, she did wrong. See, Choice, even before you start forgiving somebody, before you start forgiving anybody in this life, if you have a partner, your partner needs to accept that, you know what, I know I hurt you and your feelings are valid. She needs to understand that these people's feelings are valid. You dragged them, you came for them unprovoked. They did nothing wrong to you. They've never reacted to your videos in any way. You came for them. So it's only, we Nigerians, we believe in like basbos. That is our way. Even in Nigeria, if police is gonna arrest you, they are very rough. So if you are going to give it to me and you have been giving it to me, I will look for the painful parts on your body to bite you there so that you will feel the pain. So it's just tit for tat. Okay, after editorial made that video about Vicky's husband, Vicky went ahead to make another reaction video towards Lily Pope. She posted her bonbon. She screenshotted it from Lily Pope's video vlog. Do you know? So let's just allow Vicky to do whatever she wants to do. If you guys kept telling her it's okay, Vicky, it's enough, it's like you're petting her. And this kind of people, you don't need to pet them. Allow them, let her do her worst. If she doesn't want to let go, everybody have said enough on this live stream. So it's enough for her to like, okay, it's okay. Even with Lily's post, it's enough for her to like, it's okay, I want to let go. For somebody to come out publicly like that, somebody like Lily, we know Lily. Lily can be very stubborn sometimes, especially when she knows that, you did her dirty. She's not an easy person to back down like that. For her, Lily to come out publicly and apologize to everybody, she even tagged you, Choice. Is enough for you to let go. And if I don't believe anybody is pushing Vicky, I believe Vicky is even pushing other people privately, and I feel like she said on that voice record that you played yesterday, she said the court case is helping Choice, which means she believed the court case is helping reactors. She just want to prove a point, and there is nothing you
And
can say to somebody
please,
that
I
wants to
don't
prove a
know,
point.
Lorraine, do you understand that part? Because I've slept over it. How is the
I
court case
understand
helping
this.
you?
Let me tell you
Eh?
what is
She
going
just
on.
wants to prove a point, Choice. And there is nothing you can say to somebody that wants to prove a point.
Thank you.
Somebody, I don't know.
Let me explain this thing very well, right? I have no problem. Unlike Lauren just said, I have no problem with pacifying Vicky. This can be a live stream for guys. Let there be peace. Let's move forward. What I have a problem with is apologizing on her behalf. There's a difference. Because this whole live stream has been a case of this is what is going on. This is how it's happened. Choice has said this is the pass that I played. Choice even mentioned the pass that the Warriors played. Those that were edging her on, saying, "Go deeper, mommy." As in everybody has, put out their own side of things, right? Cool. What I do not support is coming out explicitly to say, I'm going to apologize on her behalf. Based off of what? If this was a case of we're speaking of something that happened 2 months ago, last month, I understand. Up until yesterday, she still put out a couple of voice notes that showed that she's not willing to change. Somebody also posted screenshots that showed that she's still in communication with certain people that are adding fuel to the fire. Can you see the pattern? Cool. Yesterday, even with the a situation as well that some people have heard, it shows her part in this thing. Whether or not it's out there, it shows her part in this thing. I do not agree that anybody should be apologizing for Vicky. Pacify her, tell her to move on, tell her to let's fix things and keep things moving. Fair enough. Now, with the whole talk of these things even helping reactors, let me tell you something. There was a period when a lot of us were being gaslit about the idea of reactors not working with each other. They don't speak privately. Yes, they might not have spoken privately, but the reality is that whether you want to see it that way or not, there was an alliance. There's a reason why one reactor will put out a video and then the rest will continue to put out the video. Let us not lie. Let us not steal. You don't have to talk to people privately for there to be an alliance. That was what was going on the streets. There was an alliance. So obviously, if there's an alliance and we are all on one side, which is reactors versus mom bloggers, surely if I'm going to sue bloggers, then you have to be on my side too, because that is our alliance.
Okay, is that the reason why
That's
they
what,
were? Is that the
yes, so
reason
it
why they
is
always
expected.
wanted me to talk about
Thank
the issue and
you.
support them? I don't know.
Exactly, because whether or
Okay.
not to speak to
That is
somebody
the
privately.
hatred, though. They said I'm supposed to talk on the issue and support the court case.
Thank you. So let us not lie, let us not steal. Everybody perceive Choice as the head of reactors. Are we going to lie? Are we going
Yeah,
to lie?
true, true,
Whether
true.
whether or not it is true, is whether or not Choice put herself in that position is a whole different case. But we, the watchers, that is how we perceived it. Choice is the head of reactors.
It's
When Choice
not
puts
me.
out a video, everybody else is gingered. Am I lying? Please correct me if I'm lying. I'm not lying. That is how it was perceived by us that were watching. Cool. So when you now Choice now puts video, Choice is not almost like Choice is now saying go. Mind you, let me clarify it. Choice is not telling anybody privately to put video, but they wait for her. Choice has said, "Oh yeah, we're going to follow Choice." That was the strategy. That was what was going on. So what it looks like is there's an alliance with Choice and all of the other ex reactors. So now Vicky, mighty woman, has come and said,
See.
"I'm going to put out a court case." All of the ex-reactors are meant to now back Vicky because guess what? That is our alliance. And
Yeah,
today,
exactly.
the reason why Vicky has an issue with Choice, Banigos and the rest is because they did not back her. How hard is that to understand? Up until yesterday, she was still talking trash about everybody, and you want to apologize for her?
Abby, I want to clear something. It might not be about this particular this. I want to clear something because I saw a comment earlier before Choice removed the comment. Somebody saying that we are forming a group now or something like that. If everybody is watching this live stream, I came to this live stream. I've actually not spoken to Choice privately. Choice, are you there? Please, can you confirm this?
I'm here. I'm listening, Laura.
Yeah, I've not spoken to Choice privately or anything. And me coming here, it's because I don't have any personal issues with Choice. And I've seen that Choice has grown and she's becoming a better person. So why should I keep on eating? I'm not somebody that even in real life, I'm not somebody that if I have issues with you, like it will be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. What I wanted from Choice is what I'm saying right now. Even we deliberating on this issue, we can still see that Choice is still against some of the things we are saying and everything like that. So this is not about forming group or no forming group. This is a open topic and anybody and everybody is allowed to join.
say what they have to say, share their opinions, So please, this has nothing to do with joining group or no joining group. I'm not a reactor, So please.
Okay, so can you see how this thing now goes back to the fact that Choice has not said, I know do again. I have grown, I have moved on, I have bigger things ahead of me. It's now become an issue. Now, yesterday, you're not making a statement about this thing is even helping Choice. It's helping Choice how?
And
Did you
also, Abby,
have the
please address
conversation?
the voice notes. Is it a
Okay,
recent voice
one
note
second.
or
Please.
it's
Okay, ma, I
a
will. An
yeah,
old voice notes, no problem.
yeah.
So can you see why Vicky is mad at Choice and all of those statements from the voice notes that Choice played yesterday? Because she believes that Choice, as in quotes, head reactor, should be championing her with these voice notes. And let's be honest as well. Let's also put something in perspective. Choice's warriors are very strong. Choice has a very strong fan base. And everybody knows that most of the time when Choice sets out to do something, when she goes part 1, part 2, part 3, she always gets results. So if you were in Vicky's shoes, would you not want Choice to support you? Let's not lie, let's not steal. Would you not want Choice to support you, knowing that Choice always gets results? Exactly. Now with the voice notes,
Abby,
we have
let me
no
address
reason.
the voice notes.
1 second, please. Let me land. With the voice notes, we have no
Wow.
reason to lie. That voice note was sent to Zeno, and Zeno is going to talk about it. But if you also want timestamps, that is very fine. You heard on Choice's channel. Choice specifically said, or sorry, the voice notes specifically said, I saw Abby on Lauren's channel yesterday. When was Abby on Lauren's channel? Was it not the day before the voice note was sent? Sorry, the day the voice note was sent. She said it with her mouth that she saw Abby on Lauren's channel recently. Is that not what happened? So why are we not using
It's a
our brain?
it's a recent voice note, please, in the comment section. It's recent, like it's
Lauren, well,
recent.
Lauren, she even said it by herself that she came out to send that voice note because she saw me on your channel. Go and do the math. When was I on Lauren's channel? Was I on Lauren's channel last year? I've never been on Lauren's channel before yesterday. I'll be 2 days ago, Lauren. That was the first time I was on Lauren's
Yeah,
channel.
that's true. That's true.
Two
Yeah.
days ago. So how is that voice note old? Zeno, you
Yeah.
can take whatever. I'm even
Sorry,
tired.
I'm just talking about voice notes. The voice notes came on while Abby was talking on while Abby was on Lauren's channel. I got a message from Vicky, and immediately I saw the message. Sorry, Vicky. I screenshotted it and I sent it to Abby. This was before voice notes even started coming, and she said, "Hi Zeno, I need to talk to you. Um, I need to talk to you now about something very important." And as soon as I saw that, I screenshotted it. Abby was still on stage on Lauren's channel, and I sent it to her. And I said, Abby, why is she sending me message? What's happening? And then she continues. She said, if you're available, please let me know because I love to send you voice notes and explain very well for no misunderstanding. This was on Friday while Abby was still on Lauren's channel. And then I greeted her. I told her congratulations on her baby. And then she says, someone just sent me a message on IG. And before I comment, I had to go on YouTube to confirm from myself. I don't watch that person, which is Lauren. But I just had to because I needed to be sure that Fan was not lying to me. And I said, what's going on? Hence, that's when the voice note started. And she started telling me to please talk to Abby because she heard Abby talking about wine. And the funny thing was, it wasn't even Abby that talked about wine, but Abby was just addressing the whole comment of how she started talking to Gloria and all of them. So, which day did Abby go on Lauren's channel to go and talk about stuff like that? That you people are not saying it's not recent. Please, oh,
I'm even going to send you see the screenshot that Zeno said. I'm going to send it with
That's true.
timestamps on WhatsApp. I'm going to send this.
No, there
Also,
is
the
no need. There is no need for that, Abby. I think most people know. They know that it's not
you know
recent.
that
But
is
I
the
just
truth
wanted to
because I don't know
clarify
why you
these
would lie that
parts.
kind of lie. I don't know why you would lie that kind of lie.
It's
And
okay.
Zeno,
We
No,
have
it's
Zeno,
talked
okay. Don't
about that.
mention.
Is
Don't
clear.
mention. Let's not.
To clarify something that Zeno said, just for clarity's sake, right? I'm the one that was trying to explain why I was talking to a certain individual. And obviously, without when I'm talking about that individual, there's certain names that I have to call. And that's why I said this is the case and this is what happened. And I even said Choice was shading her because Vicky has shaded her, saying that wine conversation. And then Lauren now even said, oh yes, I even posted the picture on my page. And I said, I don't even want to talk about Vicky. Moving on. So I had to talk about that part to clarify what I was saying. But I specifically said,
Yeah.
go and listen to Lauren's live stream. I specifically said, I don't want to talk about Vicky. So Vicky had no reason to be annoyed.
Abby, I don't know if you remember, because what Abby just explained regarding the court case, I'm just confused, but it beginning to make sense. Do you know why? There was a day someone passed an information when I shaded Vicky back with my community. They sent a message to me through four-way till now they call them verification, whatever code. That's 4 person away before it gets to my turn. That if I don't stop shading Vicky, they will gang up and fight me.
Are you
Thank you. And
serious?
Yes.
I have that voice.
It begin to make sense now.
Wow.
I have
Wow.
that. I have
Say
that
that
voice.
again. They will do what to you, Choice?
Yeah.
They will what?
They said on quote, is on voice note, that if I don't stop shading Vicky on my community tab, they will gang up and fight me.
Yes.
Who's gonna gang up?
Eh? Wow.
They also sent me.
Use your mind to count, use your tongue to count your teeth. You will know who.
They
You don't have
also
to do all
sent
this.
me
Don't
and
need to call
Abby
me.
that we should go
Do you
and warn
guys have the
Choice.
voice notes?
I have it
They
now.
said
Okay, you guys should keep
They
the
said
voice notes.
Abby and Zeno should come and warn me. Ah, God. It is
And
well,
also,
Sha.
I want to also
Anyway,
clarify something here because we are talking about Vicky, right? On the voice note Choice played yesterday, I heard when Vicky. I also played the voice note on my channel when Vicky said that she don't know what she did to me, and I dragged her when Choice came out to spill some things, and she don't know if I'm trying to be Choice's friend. Okay, I want to clarify that part because I feel like a lot of people are here and there is more audience here. I don't want to be anybody's friend because I was here on this YouTube and I saw everything that happened. So even me making those live stream I made, I wasn't talking to anybody in private. I was just talking based off of what I saw on social media, online here on YouTube, and how I studied everybody. I was just analyzing it based off of what I saw. And I feel like everybody involved should be involved and should be talked about, you know. And it shouldn't be like, okay, it was only Choice that was, the bad egg and everything like that. Whereas there are other people that were involved, be it publicly and privately. So I just wanted to clarify that part because I think I also talked about Choice. I gave her her own, like she said, she used her rock body. So there was no need to say why did I talk about you or stuff like that because it doesn't make sense if I only talked about Choice's part and I'm not talking about some other people that were involved in all of those buhara that happened in the past. So and Choice, I want to talk about accountability. If you are talking about Vicky leaving the court case and just make peace and stuff like that, before you make peace you need to be accountable for your actions. Do you get? I don't know if you guys are listening. Because if you are not taking accountability, there is no way you can accept that you did wrong and try to rewrite and relearn and unlearn some certain things. So she needs to be accountable for her actions. And I feel like she's still not being accountable, and she still believes that she didn't do anything. And that is the part that I think pisses most people off. And maybe these YouTubers also, that might be the part also that is, pissing them off and not even like just ignoring her and focusing on their, day-to-day life, because it's just felt like she's being delusional. Because if you know you've wronged me, you want me to apologize to you, but you are not accountable for your actions and the things that, that triggered me, your actions that, lead to my own reaction. So before anything, Vicky needs to be accountable for her actions. She needs to take accountability for her actions before anything. That's it.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good
Hello.
afternoon.
Good
We can
afternoon.
hear you.
So,
Good afternoon.
We can
good
hear you,
afternoon.
please.
Okay.
Continue.
So, sorry, I'm going to take people back to the conversation. So, I was the one that asked about the voice note, the existence of the voice note, because I think I joined very late when Choice was analyzing the voice note. So, I didn't know the beginning, I didn't know the end, but I shall know that it was a voice note that Choice got. And I understand that you said we shouldn't call anybody's name here, and I won't call anybody. But I know that, as Choice said, if you use your tongue to count your teeth, you understand. So I saw a post where a certain person was saying that the voice note was sent had existed way before when Choice got it or something like that. And I don't know, everybody can go to that post, and we said I commented and I said, if you're sending a voice note to somebody, to my friend, for example, you're indirectly saying that person should send it to me because you know that we are friends. And now I'm hearing now that the voice note is a new voice note, as in it was existing that Choice got it. So it means that I would say that there's this word I want to use. Conspiracy. There's a
Is that, yeah,
conspiracy going on.
some people are ready to attack even without even
Yes.
like coming down to to
To
like sit
understand
down.
what's
Here's what
going
is
on.
going on,
And
just
I've
ready to
seen a
attack.
lot, even before now, even before the voice notes, there are some things, some screenshots that I have seen, and I have seen this certain person sending voice notes or messages or somebody person's name is popping up on the person. I don't know, maybe probably the person was you're trying to show proof of something, but you're giving yourself out at the same time. And I also wanted to ask another question again. I heard was it Debs said something about Lily's immigration status and all. Did Lily go to Canada illegally? I know that for you to countries like UK, Canada, because I'm into travel and all, so I know that for them to be able to grant you visa, they probably would have done their background check. Let's even say, okay, maybe the UK might not do serious background check, or you can maneuver yourself with the UK. But I know that with Canada, they do a lot of background checks
Even
before they
with
can
UK
even.
visa, with student visa, sorry to cut you off, there is a background check being done.
Yeah, no, I'm into that's why I said I'm into travel. I own a study agency. I send students abroad, so I know what I'm saying. So you cannot tell me that because. And then when you now said immigration thing, it clicked in my head again that they are trying to do reverse psychology again. So all these things just conspiracy. What I would say is the deed has already been done. Choice, especially Choice, you have to be very careful. I'm sure you don't know me. I've never joined your life before. This is my first time joining. I'm sure. Okay, I think the only person I know I've chatted with on your life is Abby, but I've never joined your panel like this. I think it's Abby alone, and Abby doesn't even know me. It's just that we chat on the chat box, and probably she responds to me from time to time, and that's all. But Choice, you have to be very careful. That's what I would say. Be careful.
Thank you,
You already
ma'am.
have the people you have around you. All of us know that Zeno is with you. Even if they're not with you, but they're everywhere, and we all know that they are your soldiers. We know, even if they want
Thank
to
you
say no,
so
they are
much.
not, but we know.
They
So
are.
you have
Oh.
to be careful.
Thank you so much,
A
my
lot of
queen.
conspiracies
Thank
are
you.
going on. I'm not
The
taking sides
gang
with
up, the gang
anybody.
up is too much. Oh. We'll do it
Everybody
episode
did
by
their,
episode,
uh
okay?
everybody
And
did their thing.
also, I want to say somebody dropped a comment. I feel like Choice shouldn't play the voice. There is time for everything. You get.
Uh-huh.
I feel like for now, the other voice notes, Choice should hold on. You know, with everything going on, there will definitely do some things that warrant the voice note to be played. Do you get? So at the end of the day, if you are going to come out publicly, what I don't like is coming out publicly to lie and just manipulate everybody or the audience. If you are going to come out public to fight for anything or to put out a statement, please be sure that you are very, very sure of what you are saying, and the person you are trying to like speak for, you've gotten the right information from that person. So for now, I feel like Choice should hold on for now, because at the end of the day, they might start saying that Choice, you see, because I feel like anything she do now, they really want her to act out of character. So whatever she does now, they are going to be like, oh, you see, we said it, she has not changed, she is, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So Choice should hold on. with the voice notes.
Lauren, I will agree with you and I accept it. To be honest, I'm not willing to play any voice note except it warrant to. And I want to say something. When I was in my old past, why I'm saying that I'm not carrying mad people anymore. Maybe some people recorded me, and any voice note that will be played with my voice talking, I will accept it with my full chest that I said it. No matter how it comes out, I will accept it. And if they are playing the voice note, they should also play their own parts they talked about too. All right, let it be two way, not two people they gossip or three people.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
problem. What's just I just feel like you should hold on. There's time for everything. I think there's nothing that warrants you playing the voice notes now. Because the other voice notes, it has nothing to do with you. So at least for me, even before I listened to the voice notes, I already knew that okay, all of this gang up is just based off of a common enemy and stuff. I know how this YouTube work. You get it. So if anything come up again that warrants you playing the voice notes, play it. After all, whatever anybody has against you, I don't think it's valid because you've already admitted to your wrongs. You've apologized, and everybody we have actually moved on from that part of your life, you know. So whatever they have against you, it's actually not valid. You've apologized, you've owned up. So whatever you have against them is what counts now because they've refused to like hold up to their like own up to their they refuse to own up to their wrongs or whatever they did and stuff like that and all of the gossip going on. And we can clearly see that they do not want you to be a better person. They don't want you to be in the right path, and that is why all of these things are coming up, all of these attacks. So hold on,
You're
there's
right. You're
always a
very
time for
right.
everything.
And let me, to be honest, I'm not here to like play saint or play the victim. The gang up from head to toe. All of them, they gang up against me. But I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to my warriors, or my fans, and thank you for everyone that believe in my change. And I pray God give me the strength as I remain a better person. We'll keep analyzing in a very, very good way. But I want to tell you that what is going on underground, every one of them is involved. They gang up to the extent their voice recording, how they are plotting the evil is in my inbox.
It was
Some
very
of them,
obvious choice.
some
You know
of
why
them
I
will
said
betray
so?
them to send me the voice.
Yes.
That's it.
It was very obvious why I said so because I think was it the second time you came out to talk about UK stuff and the lady that was in the background and stuff like that. I saw all of the sneaking moves. That was when I knew that okay, I think the gang up didn't just start today. Do you get? That was when I saw the sneaking moves and stuff like that. But I don't
I
really.
am sorry to say this. I don't want to go into these details, and I'm not even mocking anybody. The reason why I stopped talking about that lady that gave me information about editorial and family, I keep repeating it. No offense, nothing. I'm not mocking anyone. But the reason is because even the woman called me when she was in the hospital bed and said that she's battling with breast of cancer. And I felt bad that I even exposed her. I didn't know that she was sick. I didn't know.
With
Assuming I
this, it's even
knew.
enough for us to forgive the
Yes,
woman. It's
yes.
okay.
Assuming I knew that she was sick, I would have kept that confession to myself. So immediately
Mm.
she called me to contact me. Oh, see what she's passing through. I said, oh, I'm very sorry. I didn't even know you're passing through this. So I'm
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very sorry. From that day, I
Oh,
avoided her name from my mouth.
yeah.
But they keep pushing
But it
me.
made it
Do
look
you
like the woman was
understand?
writing to them, and I don't know, the woman was giving them information, because I also saw somebody saying that they want to post a screenshot of payments. The woman sent it to them. I don't know, Sha, but
That is true, Lorraine. She was communicating. She even called me that she wants to send money to pay some debt. She we communicate to the last minute. She was still communicating. I think she was still passing through the both side. But I didn't want to involve her again. But she was not understanding.
yeah,
I had to call her again and tell her that, Madam, in this your situation, leave drama alone.
they don't,
You
yeah.
know, but I
Fine.
let it just go. Make we just move on. Make we just move on.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's
All
no
right.
need to play any voice note,
Yes.
Sha.
No, no need. No need. Who want talk? Oh, so if you still want to talk, if you still want to come to the live chat, you can click the link. And before we allow people talk, this one is just this live stream is just for the court case. And to be honest, I just feel that we should all move on. I know we cannot come together like before again, because maybe our mindset are not the same right now, but we should all move on and be a better person, be a peaceful content creator, talk on things like you people. Some people said full 40 years you not get sense. No, my 40 years I use to arrange my life, because imagine me at the age of 40, see how I decided to be analyzing my stuff, my content, my topic, which I have seen growth in me. So everybody should move on. If you think I stop reaction video and you feel that, oh, how we stop and the thing affects you, no verse. If you feel like, oh, choice is supposed to talk on this court issue because this court issue is also going to help choice, which I don't know how it's going to help me. Sorry.
It is
Can
not helping
everybody
you in
move
any
on?
way.
It's not
No.
helping me.
You are
It's
not even in
not.
Nigeria to
It's
start
not.
from. So to
It's
start
not
with, I mean, you're
helping
not
me.
even in
Nothing
Nigeria.
is helping me.
So
I just felt that they wanted my voice to talk on the issue, to make it look very big, because Abby explained. I didn't even think about it. Because I know how they were using indirectly, sending people for me to talk on the court issue. And I said, I am not in support of this court issue because court case are not like her. And besides, both parties have banter enough together. Why court case? I didn't know they wanted me to talk on the court case. And apology also make them vex. A lot went on that. A lot. But it's okay. Make we move on. Make everybody
at
carry
some
their
point,
cross.
at some point, they were even inciting conflict as well. Go and do this, go and do that, so that she will be pushed, so that Choice will be angry, you know.
it's exactly what I said, that they are trying to trigger her to react out of character. Do you get
This
it?
is the
So that
same way that Zeno and I even got involved. Before now, Shebi is just whatever we're commenting. It's the same because we were trying to incite conflict.
you know,
So
I told you, Abby, on my live stream, I told you that for me, when I saw you, like I was a little bit disappointed. I told you, right, that
yeah, you told me.
yeah,
But I
because I
also
knew that things like
explained
this wouldn't end well. You know, it will
now
not end well.
it's actually sad because it was very, very strategic. Because, like I said, it started from a place of okay, fine, this is the case we're solving. Okay, everybody's on the same side trying to figure things out. But no, they were trying to incite conflicts, Basbos here behind the scenes, sending messages, sending subliminal messages to Choice so that Choice would get angry. That's like, we're not stupid. And like I said before, and I stand by what I said, anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. If Choice entered that court case, it would have gone better. And she knew that. This is
Yeah,
not even
true.
bragging or anything. She knew that Choice has
True,
the
true.
energy, Choice has the drive for stuff like that, and Choice has the platform for stuff like that. We
Abby,
know.
is a thing of proving a point. I said this before. Is a thing of proving a point. So like I want to say something. If you are pursuing the court case and you think the court case is going to benefit Choice, please stop, because she's not even in Nigeria to start with. And this person you think it's going to benefit her, she has apologized to these people. So like, if you are, whatever you are doing it on your own for yourself and for whoever you think you are doing it for, but not Choice. And I don't understand why uh people will constantly want to come for people unprovoked, especially when this person has apologized and ready to like make amends. I think the reason why most of us were against Choice and angry at Choice was for her to be a better person, right? And now she is trying to be a better person. She's working on herself. I don't think there's any need to want to come, and provoke the person just like that, or for the person to go out of character. And I know, Lua, that was why I said that Choice shouldn't play the voice record, because it might rub off on her in a bad light. There's always a time. There's always a time for everything, and there's always a reason for everything. With the way they are going, I believe that it will definitely warrant Choice to play the voice notes, later in the future, or very soon. Do you get? So let's just keep watching and looking. And in terms of the court case, we cannot do anything about it. The people involved are not bothered. The court case has already been judged and everything. So let's see how it goes. You know, because for me, I still believe that the court case has nothing on the people involved. I don't know. That's just my opinion because I know how the Nigerian law system can be. So let's just be looking and see how it goes. We are on this social media, we are on YouTube, we are seeing everything. Because everything at the end of the day is about proving a point, to prove a point to people. So, I don't want it to rub off on choice in a bad light because I feel like these people are trying so hard to try to provoke her to go out of character, and the voice note has nothing to do with choice. Her name was not mentioned. So if she played the voice note, it seems like she's trying to
No,
ignite
Lauren,
another fire.
I don't think that is the voice note they said I should play. Oh.
That's not what we're
I
talking
think
about.
that's
It's
not the
just
voice note.
Okay, that
The
is not the
voice
one.
note that they sent for them to warn me.
Yeah.
That's what
voice
they were saying I should play, but I don't think
Okay,
it's
the one you played
necessary.
yesterday, or which one?
No, so Lauren, there's a period where they sent Zeno and I messages to One Choice. So
In
they
the
were saying that
past.
we should One Choice because Choice is coming for Vicky. So Choice was right, it was doing community posts that
Okay, in
were
the past, right? Is it in the past or now? I don't
just this
understand.
this this
No,
last
the
week where
one
Vicky
that I
said she's sipping
tried to
wine
shade
now.
back Vicky's corner of sipping wine. Of recent that Linda traveled now.
Okay,
Yes, so
okay.
they now sent I think I sent it. They now sent it to they sent
It
it to
was a threat.
Hannah
It was a threat.
that
Okay, okay.
if she does not stop shading, that she I'm seeing because before I had said something about gang up, right? So that person was not telling me, Shay, you're the one that was telling me is gang up. Can you see it's not gang up anymore? Because now we dare our own. Now she they shade Vicky. If she does not stop, we're coming for her. That kind of thing. They even
Uh-huh.
said
Okay, I was thinking it's the
I
other
said it on
one,
your live stream,
Abby.
Lauren. I said it
I
on your live.
didn't, I didn't, I didn't, I didn't really, I
I
didn't,
said it on your live
I
stream.
didn't really understand some
Okay,
of the
so
things
on your
that.
live stream, I now said that they now even sent a message through somebody that they should send screenshots it. You know, they like to send message. They sent message through somebody and they should screenshot it and send to Zeno and I to One Choice. I said it on your live stream that first of all, Choice is my mama. Why would I want her? Am I her age mates?
Yeah,
I'll not
I
be
told you
wanting
that
her.
also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I said that on your live stream. That's what Choice is talking about. So the comment
Okay,
section is saying that Choice should play that voice
okay,
note, not the voice
okay.
note from yesterday. The
Okay,
voice
okay, okay,
note
okay.
that started a
If it
woman
has to do
now.
with threats, why not? You should play. I was thinking
I
it's
don't
from
even think
yesterday.
it's necessary personally because I think everybody
Okay,
knows the truth.
There is no
Everybody.
need. There is no need to
okay,
play anything. Yeah.
okay.
If you don't want to know the truth, you are just being obtuse on purpose, and that's on you.
Yes, and also I want to say something. You see this idea of like commenters, um, posting commenters' name and trying to expose them to the general public. I don't think it's nice. They are not content creator. They are not into lifestyle or reaction or whatever like that. They are just commenters that comment on people's video, probably share their opinions on stuff and stuff like that. So if you would go that far to talk about them and post their name, like their full name, literally on social media, on YouTube, that's you being vindictive and that's you being wicked, and it's not allowed. So please stop, okay? Stop.
Thank you everyone for joining. I believe this live stream, I thank God for everything, Sha. But like you people said, we cannot force Vicky to accept her wrong towards the mom vlogger. Everybody is different. She has to apologize to them because we have seen that even one of the mom vlogger has apologized, and but we cannot force her to apologize. So as una talk, make we no beg on behalf of her. Vicky, from me, I am saying from my own channel that even if you're acting tough, which I believe you want to do these things, but I will tell you people for free, if you have been following Vicky, if you try hard to follow Vicky, you will know that there is people underneath this whole issue pushing her. But if you say, oh, Vicky can do things on her own, she's an adult, no wahala. I wish you all the best. And tomorrow, please, you guys join me. I want to do a short live stream tomorrow, maybe 1 hour, 30-minute live stream, where I will be talking about how the gang up started and how did they call her for English, Lauren and Abby, who started the whole thing, how and up till now.
Who
I'm going to
instigated?
who instigated to the extent taking it to private issue. I'm going to bring it out here tomorrow because I just want, see, there is a lot to talk about. I'm not perfect. I've also talked about a lot of things behind, but I just want to hold on to my, hold on, guys, I'm coming. Let me attend to my child. Which one? You want this one? Yeah. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. Hold on.
So I want to say something as well, right? This whole thing about posting somebody's Instagram, blah blah blah. I'm a content creator on Instagram from time to time when I have the time. Zeno is not. So I don't even know what she's trying to do. Zeno does not even have a picture. Zeno, do you have a picture? I don't think Zeno has any pictures on her.
Lauren, is you are blaming us
But
because of
what was very funny, I wanted to say this. Lauren, I was going to message you to tell you this. Gloria's followers, because I can see my analytics, because I have a content creators page on Instagram. I can see my analytics, and I've seen the drive from Gloria's posts.
How many Lawrence word we get for you? Anyway, like I was
Anyway,
saying,
I've seen.
so
Sorry,
tomorrow try
Mama.
to join me. And I want to say thank you. This live stream, to be honest, I wish.
Mama. Abby was saying something. Sorry.
Okay, Abby. Oh, continue.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Ma.
I wasn't here.
Yeah, so her people have come to my page, but what Gloria does not understand is that I don't have the sort of page that you will come and you will find insults. So I feel like what has happened is that people have come to my page and they have been pleasantly surprised and they have followed me and they have sat there. So I don't know if that was Gloria's plan to give me, sorry, I called somebody's name. I'm sorry.
I'm one of those people that
I'm
went to go and
sorry.
check your Instagram. Let me confess.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called that name. But I don't know if her plan was to give me promotion or what. But I was never going to get bullied. Did she think that people would come and start writing under my comment section to bully me? It was so odd. I was just like,
Yeah.
girl, they
I
will come
checked out
here
your
and be
Instagram because of her. I checked it out and I'm like, wow, look at this fine girl.
some people even
Gloria is
followed
giving
me
you
and are
shout
there
outs.
liking my pictures, and I can't. You know the reason I know they're from them because I've seen their mutuals and they're following some people here on YouTube. I was like, yeah, it's definitely from her page. But yeah, like, come on, just my own is that actually leaves alone. Post my own picture, but you know that you cannot post my picture. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you very much.
Lauren, it's your fault, or it's you I will blame. Please don't post my picture. I did not do anything. All I did was deliver a message I was sent. People should leave
Thank
me
you so
alone.
much, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the people that come on the panel, Abby, Zeno, Deb, Lauren, and everything. Thank you so much. Yesterday, Abby contacted me and said, oh, Lauren, I said, me, I don't know how to unblock. So, Lauren, to be honest, I don't know. I don't want to talk about the past. Let us just move on. The reason why it was so hard for me to, you are my sister, we come from the same place, because you throw mouth go where I cherish most, but it's all pure love here. Okay, let's move on and be a better person. Thank you so much for, I know it was because of maybe coming for your favorite, you didn't like it and you had to give me back the energy that I was giving them, but it's all pure love. Let's just move on. Okay, thank you so much everyone for coming. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you join me tomorrow. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. God bless you. Happy birthday to Abby's father. Thank you. See you tomorrow. And
Thank you, Mama. Bye. I'm
who
going
is
to
going
practice
live
now.
next? Okay, bye. Okay, bye
Bye.
everyone. Bye.